Welcome to the BYB Podcast. That's for the backyard boys.
Backyard boys.
And it's Monday night. Holy shit. What are we doing here, folks?
The intro video didn't play on my end, so I just want to say I'm not sufficiently pumped up like I usually am for the show, so...
But I just bought you your prescription of Adderall recently so that you would never come in low energy ever again. I thought we talked about this, man.
Listen, I need an excuse. If I have low energy, Joe, it's not my fault. Listen, the intro didn't play.
So now you're saying that you have technical difficulties already. You're blaming everybody else for your problems?
Real professional show over here.
Oh my Lord. And you're in the dark.
Great.
No, I gave you Friday night off. I gave you Sunday night off. I thought you'd come back in here all refreshed, ready to go, but look at you.
Listen, you're lucky I'm not in bed right now.
In bed? What are you, a big baby? You need your baba and your bedtime?
I don't want to podcast late. Oh,
yeah,
I need a baby rattle and a little bonnet.
What are you suffering from, like cabin fever or something?
I could do this show in a fucking high chair. That'd be I could be like the baby from Dinosaurs. Not the quad. Gotta love me. You remember?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, Flat Cat, you probably remember the time that he actually tried to stream from his fucking bed. I remember.
I did it.
No, I that's what I'm saying. Oh yeah, that was our 100th episode, wasn't it? You piece
I made
of
podcasting history.
Yeah, you're ruining podcast history, ruining the history of BYB 100th anniversary, and you came in like that.
So you're saying I'm whitewashing it?
I don't know what you're doing. Blackwashing.
You washing?
Making it worse. If you whitewash it, you would at least improve it, I would think. That was kind of rude, wasn't it? And racist, possibly. It could possibly come off as racist. Maybe I'll take that one back. We're just washing it. There's no white or black washing. Just wash. Wash that ass. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Flat Cat. Snug as a bug. Yeah. Maybe you could invite Flat Cat over to your place and she could swaddle you and whatever, treat you like a little baby.
Ooh.
Kind of cute, right?
Yeah, that could work.
You like older ladies?
I mean, if she's going to like take care of me and I could just like lie in bed all the time and not have to do anything, yeah, that would be pretty cool. I probably need as a woman to like yell at me to make me get out of bed. She'd probably chase me around with a rolling pin.
Yeah, sorry I couldn't have you here on Friday, man. I just, you're very awkward and weird, and I didn't want you around the normal ladies that actually showed up, which is, whatever. We had Lucy Ty Box and Stormy and
oh, nice.
Lemmy.
So they just had quad, totally not awkward, not creepy quad. Because I was watching and
oh, you're trying to say I was creepy now?
Well, I'm not saying that.
Well, who did say that?
I think some people say that though, and that's terrible.
Several people have said. Yeah, I know these guys that say that shit. Some people say. Several people say.
They used to do that on Fox News all the time. They'd go, some people say, when they wanted to just insinuate something.
Yeah, well, it sounds like you're insinuating a lot today. That's right.
Yeah, lots of innuendo.
Flat Cat, just put a 1 or a thumbs up in the chat. I don't even know how old you are, Flat Cat. I'm 45. I think Adam's a young 30-something-year-old fellow. I don't know if you're older than us, our same age. I have no idea, Flat Cat. I'm just assuming that you're a couple of years older than us.
45.
45.
Yeah, she looks pretty good in the pictures.
I mean, come on, Articulate John says, yeah, quad makes women uncomfortable. But here's the thing. It's called, okay, she says I'm older. But yeah, Articulate John. This is backyard boys. So if there was a job for a guy to do, it would be to make ladies feel uncomfortable on a show called Backyard Boys. Like, what did you expect? What did you expect? I mean, come on. Nonsense otherwise. Are you feeling rested and ready to go, Adam?
I've had more energy than I've had in a while. So,
and not
what I'm saying is maybe
I sent you.
I've been taking a lot of B vitamins. Those help. B12, B6, and vitamin C.
Why don't you just be cool for once? That would be really.
Oh, that was good. Be cool. Yeah, that's a vitamin that I'm very deficient in.
Actually, as a matter of fact, I do take my freaking B12 probably like an hour before the show, and it does give you a lot of energy, honestly.
Yeah.
I do B12. I do my.
It's good for working out too.
Vitamin D, and that ladies, if you want your vitamin D, happy to deliver. You're just gonna have to come to Hackamania to get your shots.
So what? You never go outside?
No, it's fucking. You heard of this thing called winter, Adam? You
have it? I thought it was warm in Oregon. I thought
you heard of this thing.
I thought you lived in like palm tree place. There's no palm trees in Oregon.
Thing where, I wish. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's a real fucking tropic thunder out here. Indeed.
Well, I figure you have pine trees.
Yeah, we do have pine trees and
I don't know why I thought you had
cold weather.
Yeah, it's probably pretty temperate.
Temperate? Yeah, you need to change your temper. Yeah, I mean, come on, seriously, dude. It gets dark at 5 o'clock here, just like it gets dark at 5 o'clock where you're at. So, no, there is no sunshine to be had.
Well, it's good you're getting your vitamins.
Vitamin snow? Is this a thing? What are you talking about?
No, you said vitamin D. I'm referencing earlier.
Yeah, I got to take my vitamin D, and then you said you don't get no sun, and it's like, no, it ain't summertime, dude. In summertime, yes, I get a tan, but not this time of year, buddy. Come on, seriously. You know that's how it works. Yeah, vitamin D. Anyway, I was told by Geno Bisconte, the great, the wonderful, the very wise Geno Bisconte, you got to take your vitamin D to keep that COVID away. So if you're not beefing up on the D3, then you're going to end up dying from COVID like those. Jesus Christ. I shouldn't even be saying those words on here, right?
Well, Geno seems like a real healthy guy. He seems like somebody I'd take health advice from.
Well, I mean, obviously, whiskey keeps you from getting sick too, right? Because he drinks so much of it. It must be for health reasons. It must be for health reasons. What's so unhealthy about Geno? What's your problem with Geno?
I don't have a problem with Geno. I'm just saying, if I'm being totally honest, he seems like a guy who's kind of a party animal. No. He's kind of wild and crazy. Stay up until midnight. Probably eats a lot of cheeseburgers. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I suppose he does do that. He passes out on benches in the city, and I think that Keanu has to drag him home on a regular basis.
That's wild.
Now that he doesn't go to compound, maybe he doesn't go nearly as many places anymore. He just stays in, right?
Yeah, he has to hang out with her friends, and he doesn't want to, and he has to attend her book clubs.
Exactly.
Oh, man, I would love to get into one of Kiki's book clubs. That must be so nice.
Look, Flat Cat. Flat Cat remembers the story we did from Friday night, which is the lady that wants to take on 1,000 guys within 24 hours.
10,000 what? Is that IU? What unit of measurement? 10,000.
No, she's talking about vitamin D. That's code word for dick. So Flat Cat says she's going to take
10,000. That girl did 1,000, but 10,000. Oh shit!
Flat Cat's going all out.
And the girl that did 100, I heard she already has a bunch of diseases.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Whores get diseases. Would you ever think such a thing?
So she wasn't using a condom? That I didn't know. That's kind of gross.
I guess they do have ladies
getting raw dogged by 100 guys. What are you thinking?
I did not. Actually, I don't know that part of the story, to tell you the truth. I'm not aware of whether or not it was a cream pie, I guess you would call it. Cream pie gangbang? Is that what we're going for here?
I don't know.
Never done one?
Some people say.
Several people have said that ladies love hundreds of guys in a day. What? Why? So KB's trying to put it back on us. No, you imagine things. We don't want to imagine things. We don't want to be the 100th guy, and you put that on yourself. Imagine having the 100th guy, KB. Bring it to yourself. Don't put it on us. That's very disgusting. Disgusting.
I have lesions on my pussy.
Yeah. Actually, that is right. I forgot about that. The second we started talking, we had good numbers the whole show on Friday.
You know what
the second we started talking about that story, like 10 people just left instantly. They're like, "Oh, this is gross. I'm out."
Yeah, you know what the worst thing about that is too? I'm just realizing being the 100th guy, not only are you getting sloppy 99ths, but also having to sit around and wait. You know what I mean? That must be really boring, sitting around and waiting for all the other guys to fuck the woman. Like I remember,
just a little patience.
I remember a month ago, like having to wait 2 hours to get a seat at the poker table and being being so pissed and like unfulfilled, and it was so frustrating. I can't imagine what that guy went through.
Yeah, KB has lesions, and that other girl, she's got legions in there, right? Those men were legion. Indeed. So you waited 2 hours. I swore you were about to say I waited 2 hours for my turn, but I thought
that wouldn't be that bad. No, but 100 guys, that must have been like 6 hours. That sounds
she did it in 24 hours. So I think some of them even waited 24 hours
around all day, or maybe you had. It's a kind of a thing where like your buzzer vibrates when it's like your turn. It's like going to Olive Garden. Yeah.
No, I gotta leave, guys. I gotta leave the bar.
Party of one.
I got a place to go. I got something I gotta go do real quick.
I'm sorry. How long is the wait gonna be? 45 minutes. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go fuck somebody else.
And KB, I don't have lesions. I repeat, I don't have lesions. I repeat. Okay, Frankie KB. This is Frankie KB coming through. She's got ladies, they have
this is a really yucky conversation we're having right now. Ugh.
No, it's fine. I don't know if you saw. Did you see KB?
I
don't have that clip. I can show it to you. You saw her on MLC?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, she looked really hot. And I was really bothered. And she did not show up on Friday because she had a headache. That's code word for she's having.
Not tonight, honey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's.
What she was fucking somebody else, doing somebody else's podcast.
Oh, sleeping around, podcasting around. Disgusting. I don't want to share KB with anybody, especially not Kevin Brennan. Gross. That guy's a cuck also.
Fill me up.
Yeah.
See, I get confused when people refer to Kevin Brennan as KB. And then I'm like, are they talking about her? But I'm assuming she's not as whiny. She's not, Geno. She probably doesn't whine as much about Geno.
No, that's a fact. That is a fact, Jack. She does not whine. Actually, a very cute lady. Remarkably cute. And she's not a hoe either, so don't you guys start it just because she's getting all the attention. Yeah. All right. We're just having a complete conversation with the chat today. I guess that's good, though, isn't it? Just
better than having a conversation with me. Quad tried that, and you realize within 10 minutes, like, this is a non-starter.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Yeah, you hired the Jew.
Here. Yeah, I did. I was so nervous. You should be nervous. It's MLC. Anytime you're on a show where you think between 500 and 1,000 people are watching, it is a little nerve-wracking.
You did great.
She did awesome, man. But whatever. The one time you get a fucking link to go on MLC, KB, it just happened to be when you're at a Christmas party and you have to go outside the party to go talk on there. So very inconvenient. Maybe he'll actually send you the fucking link one of these times when you're at home. Ready to rock and roll. But whatever, you looked wonderful in your dress, and shout out to KB. KB is awesome. I haven't even read these super chats yet. All right, here we go. Nice podcast, stupid. $2. Thank you, sir. Question. Can we see clip of you getting owned by Big W? Yes. To be honest with you, Dan, can I use your first name if you don't mind? Dan.
You doxed him.
Yeah, Dan, man. We know who you are. We know where you live. we're going to give out your address on the show tonight.
That American guy.
We're not watching any clips of anything. We're going to give out your address and we're going to say all of your family members' names and what else, Adam? What else did we have loaded up on that? Okay, you're not going to play along. All right, fine. Be that way.
No, I'm just saying you don't want to necessarily use it right away.
All right, yeah. Okay, so Dan, behave yourself or else we'll do all that stuff I said, right? Right,
That's right. We like you, Dan. Let's keep it that way, huh?
Yeah.
Cool, brother.
Yeah, buddy. You better watch your back. Also, I just wanted to say, Dan, Big W got a couple good zingers in on me. I'll admit it. I'm a bigger man. Well, he's actually bigger than me because I'm sitting. But before we go any further, welcome to the stage, Frankie McDonald.
Frankie, what's up,
I'm doing
Frankie?
great so far. Last week, Geno Bisconte's channel got shut down
That sucks.
Right. Yeah. Do you know why, Frankie?
because of some kind of thing.
What he did was.
Could you be more vague?
I'll explain. Can I explain it to you, Frankie? What happened?
Like a political stuff.
No. What happened, Frankie, was he was showing old clips of In Hot Water, and
It's
right on the
copyrighted by Anthony Cumia.
No.
That would have been
Geno
interesting.
Bisconte made the mistake of showing balls. You know, like a man's ball sack.
That's why it violated YouTube. So that means it was allowed on Compound Media Network before it merged with Censor TV with Gavin McGinnis.
That's correct.
Hey, Frankie, before you take off, make sure you stay here to meet. Do you want to meet someone really cool?
Yes.
This is, believe it or not, Frankie, this is the real Frankie McDonald. Hello, meet Frankie McDonald, the real Frankie McDonald. Frankie?
Hi, I'm doing great so far. I donated to the Nazi party.
I'm real Frankie down some at bottom right.
No, the real Frankie. No, can't you read, Frankie? It says the real Frankie McDonald.
I'm real Frankie down on the bottom right.
I'm the real Frankie McDonald. I hate Jews and blacks.
Real
Oh,
Frankie
which
down on
one's
the
real?
bottom left. Real Frankie down on the bottom right. Real Frankie down on the bottom left. Real Frankie down on the bottom right.
Wait, which one
Real
of you
Frankie
is
down on the bottom
verified?
left.
I hate black
Real
people.
Frankie down on the bottom left. So it's on top right.
Frankie, where is the? Have you ever got to meet the real Frankie McDonald before, Frankie?
Real Frankie down on the bottom right. Real Frankie down on the bottom right.
All right, maybe here I'll ask the real Frankie McDonald some questions, and if he answers them wrong, then we'll know that it's not the real Frankie McDonald.
Oh, good idea, Quad.
I'm gay.
The real Frankie McDonald. Who is your favorite female that you would most like to meet?
Ava Braun.
Real Frankie down on the bottom right.
Okay, so Frankie McDonald, why don't you
Real
answer?
Frankie down on the bottom left. Real Frankie down on the bottom right.
Frankie,
Top,
who's your
right, bottom right, top right, bottom right, top right.
who's your favorite female, Frankie?
I like whatever Amy.
Whatever, Amy. Okay, that is the correct answer.
Real Frankie down on the bottom right.
Frankie, are you going to be singing? Are you going to be singing any music tonight?
This Wednesday coming. And did you hear about this ham radio Eddie Flock this Wednesday as well?
I want to sing the song from American History X.
I'm so proud of you, Derek.
Geno was doing the show earlier today.
Yeah. How are things going on Rumble, Frankie?
Oh, he's on Rumble.
I said
Thanks
it a
so far.
countdown.
Yeah. I mean, old Geno Bisconte, he was doing really good on Compound Media over there. Do you miss going to Compound Media and being?
Yeah, I miss going on Compound Media Network.
That's a bummer, man.
That means,
all right.
and did you hear about this? Pat Dixon's now with Censor TV with Gavin.
Right. That's a very right. Have you got a chance to be on Censored.tv yet, Frankie?
That means Anthony Cumia is still doing the show on Censor TV. What happens if in Hot Water Show joins Censor TV? What does that mean?
You sound like the fake me.
I mean, it sounds like a great time over there.
Yes, American.
Are you into white nationalism at all, Frankie?
Did you hear about this? Eric Nagel and Brian Johnson, will you kindly join Censor TV too?
No. That's the worst show on the internet, Frankie. You should tell E-Rock. You should give him a message for me and tell him that is the worst show that was.
What about the other show called 21 Guns?
Yeah, that show's right down there at the bottom with it. Have you been on Ad Large yet? Have you signed up for Ad Large yet, Frankie? I think they like signing up. I think they'll sign up anybody. They should put the Frankie McDonald show on Ad Large. All you have to do is talk to E-Rock to get on there, man. It sounds like a great career opportunity.
What happens?
Geno should do it too.
The big time.
I have a career opportunity of glassing Asians.
Thank you, the real Frankie McDonald. You
Thank
blast
God we got rid of that
Asians,
imposter.
or do you do happy endings?
He's a terrible person.
He's innocent. He's an innocent, lovely man. I almost called him a boy again. I do that all the time with his kind, and we love his kind.
Boy, I said boy.
Reason, I know. I don't know. He's a nice boy. He's a nice little kid. It's like, no, he's a full-grown adult, actually. So
He's a good egg. I like Frankie.
I love Frankie. Actually, that's one of the main reasons I got into podcasting is because I wanted to meet fucking Frankie McDonald, man.
Yeah.
Big fan. Everybody go get your Frankie McDonald bobbleheads. You can get them at National Bobblehead Hall of Fame Company. Go check it out, man.
Nice.
Get your he's a writer. You know, he's written books. He'll tell you all about the weather. He'll tell you
he's a Renaissance man.
How to be prepared. Yeah, and good job, Miss Producer, making sure we had the real Frankie McDonald in the right spot the entire interview we had there. Exchange. All right. I was trying to answer somebody and be serious, very serious. That's what we do on BYB Podcast is get serious. Nice podcast, stupid. Yeah, I did get owned by everybody. You're right. You're correct. I was owned. I know that Adam had a chance to check in and check a little bit of that clip out before we started the show. Little did I know that he hadn't watched the whole thing and he called me up and been like, "Hey, Quad, you did so good." No, my co-host doesn't give a fuck about what I do in my adventures in the Dabbleverse land.
I mean, I was gonna keep watching it, but it was kind of tense. It did seem a little tense.
Too tense.
But I understood what you were trying to do.
You understood.
Yeah, you're trying to
well, you're the only one
rebel
that
rouser, right?
Apparently, you're the only one that understood what happened. Yeah. I don't even know what
you're trying to do. Granny's bit.
Yeah. In fairness, that is a little bit of what I was doing. You got me. You got my number, buddy. Nice podcast, stupid. Thank you very much, Dan, for another $2 of your dollars. I'll keep your $2 and take your insults. Thank you very much. My trans daughter will not appreciate what you just said, but I will read this $2 super chat anyways. Supposedly not even 100 different guys. Some go twice. What?
So is that less gross? For the guy, it's kind of gross because they're double dipping. But for her, it's kind of like, it's like reruns, basically. Dick reruns.
Oh, was that his name? His name was Pete? Repeat. And
yeah.
Oh, all right.
Good one.
Maybe that wasn't my best.
I thought Dick reruns was better, but I don't know.
I should put a better foot forward, huh?
Imagine being a whore and you get a dick in you, and then you go like, "Oh, I've seen this one before."
Did she take more than one at a time just to make the time go faster? Is that a cheat code?
I wonder if there were like a few gangbang group sessions in there too, so you could do like 5 at a time and bang it out quicker.
I guess you should have been here on Friday because all these questions would have been really good on Friday, Adam.
Oh man, yeah, I know that would have made the women real comfortable.
Talk about a Monday morning quarterback, Monday evening quarterback.
Let's talk about gangbangs with not just one but 2 creepy guys. Welcome to BYB.
And some of them go twice, even apparently. All right, let's do it again. Let's start over. Let's do this twice. Make it. All right. No.
Is this Teletubbies? Again.
Stop it. Nice podcast, stupid. 100 different guys. I mean, yeah. I don't know. Some go twice. I didn't read the story that close. Actually, in full disclosure, that was Lemmy's story that she brought to the show right before we went live. And I don't know. Looking back, I mean, if we could have done things differently, maybe we would have. We could have just skipped that entire story because we were having fun doing other stuff. But yeah, it got creepy and weird very quick. And we apologize.
Surprise.
Yeah, we apologize. Yeah, imagine BYB making something weird and awkward and gross.
Just imagine.
Yeah, is that what John Lennon's song was about? Imagine all the guys.
Imagine all the cum leaking on the floor.
I hope she got pregnant by one of them at least, right? That's the goal, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's going to be one real happy kid.
I mean, that's kind of like Aaron Imhorte's goal, right? To get as much jizz as possible.
Kid will probably have more dignity than those poor fucking kids.
Wasn't
your daddy that steel toe guy? He went to court for perverted stuff. He sent gross sex messages of a woman's body.
Your dad's a cock. Your dad's a cock.
Doesn't your daddy have that podcast? Like other kids at school, they'll be able to like watch Aaron's show and like be trolling him and be like, I beat your kid up. I bully your kids, Aaron.
Right.
That'll be a whole nother level of trolling.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Charlotte and Dewey, absolutely. They're in for it. I don't know. Wait, maybe it'd be funnier if they watched Melton. Maybe they'll all just be fans of Melton.
He needs like witness relocation, like somebody that rats out the mafia. He needs to move to a new city and start a new life. Identity.
Except for this guy likes buckets of spaghetti, so I think he won't mind when he has to eat noodles and ketchup. Yeah, ketchup. They put ketchup
just
on the noodles, just like another schnook. Detroit by Darer. Thank you, the beautiful, the remarkable, the wonderful Detroit. Thank you very, very much. You better be at Hackmania too. I want to hug all the ladies. And it won't even be awkward when I really take a real big, deep breath,
It won't be awkward when he sniffs the toilet seat after you,
I'm going to make every one of these fucking ladies hug me just to make it really fucking awkward. I'm like, no, friends don't shake hands. Friends hug. I'm going to make them all. KB, Dave, any one of you ladies that shows up there you're forced to give me a hug, whether you want to or not. You're forced to.
Ha ha. Sucks to be you.
Happy Chanukah. Chanukah? I assume
it must be an Asian holiday.
Look up Smokey Robinson Hanukkah. Okay, you're saying that when he sings Happy Hanukkah, it sounds horrible, like Chanukah. I will do this for you because you're the lovely Detroit. I think we had the capabilities to make this happen. So
we have the technology.
Hanukkah, Smokey Robinson. Hanukkah.
Tears of a Jew. Do.
What's Tears of a Jew? What's that?
Tears of a Clown. I'm referencing a Smokey Robinson song, Tears of a Clown.
Why don't I know Smokey Robinson whatsoever?
You do. That's
okay. That sounds familiar. Is it a cameo? Yeah, it must be. Oh, okay. This is even better because it is not.
Hey, Marco, how you doing? Surprise, surprise. This is Smokey Robinson.
All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna do Smokey Robinson for anybody else want to have a clip played on BYB? Go ahead and send us $5. Oh wait, we just became Steel Toe that quick.
Yeah, was this Rumble Fridays?
Yeah, you know about Rumble Fridays. That's cool. All right, here we go. This knucklehead. Let's see what he got to say.
He looks like that chick from MSNBC.
Didn't expect to hear from me, but I was contacted by your sons, Jeff and Jer, and they wanted me. They told me that you used to live in Detroit, across the street from me, and gosh, that's beautiful. How you doing again? Nice talking to you again, I guess. But anyway, you're living in Vancouver now, and they wanted me to wish you happy Chinooka. I have no idea what Chinooka is, but happy Chinooka because they said so. Anyway, God bless you, babe, and enjoy Chinooka. Have a wonderful time.
That's funny.
Happy Chinooka.
Did they put a space?
Huh?
Because if they put a space between China and like the way fucking it was spelt out, it looked kind of funny, but that is funny.
Okay, I mean they went to spell Hanukkah and probably just added a C in the beginning.
Well, you can add a C. That is there's two different spellings. You can have it with a C or with an H.
Oh, so you Jewish people could just do whatever you want, and then when we make the mistake, we're the assholes. I see how.
Yeah, and an anti-Semite. Finally, Derek. Finally, you're waking up to the game. Wow. It only took you,
you
45
Jews,
years?
you force black people to misquote things.
Yes.
Making them look bad.
Yes.
That's
oh
how
my
you're
God, Quad's finally getting it. He's onto the plan.
That's how the Jews are ruining America.
That's how we're doing it. Yep.
Indeed.
And you can't stop us. Ha 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 ha.
Maybe hiring you was a mistake.
You think? I tell you that every show, and you're like, "No, man, you're good. Like you do a good job." And I'm sitting there like, "Okay, Quad, whatever."
No, Adam, you're good. You're good.
I just keep cashing the checks. You know,
you're real good.
All right. Happy Chinooka to all you Fanukas. Mr. Blue Sky, 20 kroners. Thank you, sir. Happy Chinooka. Adam is a nook.
Hey. Not cool.
What is a nook?
I'm assuming it's Fanuc. Like that's a slang
for
like Fanuc.
Yeah, short for
which is a very not nice word.
All right. Yeah, if you want to just change your name to Adam the Fanuc for the show, I'm sure Mr. Blue Sky would appreciate it.
Oh, he gave us 20 nooks though. So that's pretty cool. Is that a lot?
No, I think if I remember right, 40 was like 7, so it's like 350. So no, it's not bad.
For 350, I thought that was $20. I mean, thank you. I mean,
yeah, he tried to pull a fast one to make us think we're getting paid big money. No, you can go by the color of these things, man. Figure it out for yourself, Adam. If you can't put
can you just give us
together,
real money next time? Why doesn't why doesn't it convert it into USD? It should say, here's what the USD equivalent of what you're going to get is.
Yeah, I mean, that would be nice, but yeah, they don't do that. I don't know why.
He can give us 20 nooks, but it should say, okay, 20 nooks, and then you guys get whatever, 357 USD. It's confusing, is all I'm saying. But thank you, foreign person, for that silly money.
Silly money. I agree.
Silly money.
Funny money. Even you might
get changed with a hole in it.
What changes with a hole in it? Everything, huh? No, I saw Uncle Jack is live while I was looking up Happy Chanukah, and what the fuck, dude? What is this? I have to look at this.
I don't know. You tell me. You're the one looking at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Chill out. Calm down. Chill out.
You're asking me what is this? I don't know.
No, this is Uncle Jack. Do you recognize that guy? I know that guy. That's Bobby Tamburo from In Hot Water Show. Like he was an intern at Compound Media.
Ah.
And the other guy is Pat Oates.
I'm vaguely familiar with Pat Oates. Pat Oates is sad. Remember, he used to do a podcast. I heard it. He used to be on WATP a lot.
He does a podcast.
Yeah, I know.
I'll pull it up because it's amazing that these two guys are what they consider to be comedians nowadays. I'm assuming that's what it is. But that they get the least amount of views out of like any show on earth. And it's kind of amazing, honestly. Here, let's look that up real quick. Pat Oates Show. All right. Live shows. Here we go. Live. Now look at the numbers on this. 2 comedians do a show, and I can't figure out why they do a show.
I thought you said he did good numbers.
No, the worst numbers that you could possibly do if you're both supposed to be comedians and entertainers. This boggles my fucking mind, honestly. Hottest girl in Derby, Connecticut. 19 views, 40 views, 20 views, 30 views. It's like, why do you guys do a podcast again? Because
Can't you hide the view counts on your videos if you want to?
If you make a membership only like Ray does that so he can hide his numbers.
Oh, that's the reason he
does
that.
Thousands. When he was doing thousands of views a show, imagine that. He left the episodes up, not to the public. The second he started dropping under 1,000 all the time, they instantly started becoming membership only streams. It's funny how that works, huh?
Yeah, I feel like nobody really wants to. Nobody wants to divulge their numbers.
We want to be fully transparent over here at BYB, so that's why we leave our numbers up, because we don't really give a fuck. My name is Chuck, and I don't give a fuck. Let's see what's going on here. Nonsense, I'm sure.
But no, he had that damn show on the History Channel, and it was called Stan Lee's Superhumans, and he had this dude who was blind.
All right, that was very entertaining. I am done watching it. How about you? All right. Adam, you all right, buddy?
Yeah.
You okay?
I mean, define all right. I mean, I'm still me, so.
You doing all right? You doing all right, buddy? No, I just Pat Oates and Bobby Tambur are kind of like Monster Zero as far as like comedy goes. I know Geno was trying to help him out at some point, like get his comedy career going, but he pretty much was a booth boy. You know what a booth boy is.
He's the one who has to squeegee the cum off of the jack off booths.
Right. Mopping up the jizz.
Ugh, jizz mopper.
Exactly. Speaking of being a jizz mopper, welcome back to the show. Excuse me. Welcome for the first time to the show tonight, Husey. Husey, what's up, buddy? How's that mopping up the jizz going wherever you're at?
I am doing great. Oh, wait, that's the other guy. I just want to say that I can't believe you were able to find a clip of Granny that wasn't absolutely hilarious laughter.
I mean, the joke about whatever he was saying about whatever was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's why I'm going to actually go rewatch this episode so that I can take that bit in again and really let the laughter run freely.
Wash it, let it wash over, really get into your mind. Get into your mind. Okay, Husey, I did see you put out a clip today. What was that clip of? And who were some of the great people that were in it?
Your mom's box.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll be doxing him. Let me call my PI Dustin, and we're gonna have a conversation. We'll be doxing. We'll be giving out full names. Wait till I find out that guy's real name and see what happens. We'll be having at it. Uncle Jack. Actually, yeah, that brings me to a good point. Let me do this super quick. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. No, actually, as far as Uncle Jack goes, and myself, I can't really say too much, but it's amazing. It's amazing what's happening out here, people. We're sitting on a story, Jack and I. I always get worried when I start saying the word Jack or the name Jack for obvious reasons.
Just don't say it three times. Don't
Well,
say
I
it in
just
the
feel-
link and then say
I
it
feel
three
like-
times because then he'll appear.
I feel like I'm walking into a trap when I start saying Jack because I feel like I'm about to start talking about jacking off or someone getting jacked off, something bad. They should change the name Jack and just get rid of it. I don't know what they could make it. Jock, maybe. Anyway, so moving on. Jack and I are sitting on a story, a huge story that's going to explode the Dabbleverse, and that is not even a hyperbole. I know maybe we've teased out some bullshit stories in the past that were kind of duds.
Oh, no, really?
I mean, it happens, right? It's part of the deal.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you don't do your best. You don't put your best foot forward. But this one
me?
is a fucking banger, man. And I can't even really say who it involves and whatnot. But when this one comes out, it's probably going to explode an entire network.
Okay, Aaron.
I'm not.
I
joking,
can't
dude.
talk about it, but eventually there's somebody that's going to be getting a call from a lawyer tomorrow that they're not going to be very happy.
Yeah, lawyers. I mean, I'm not. That's why I don't want to say names and stuff because I don't want people to contact
They're
Vince
going to
the
ruin
evil
their
lawyer.
fucking lives, Derek.
Nothing worse than that. Is Vince the evil lawyer? Is he a Shuli?
Which lawyer?
A Jew. Vince VTL.
No, I think he's Italian.
Oh,
I don't
that's
think
right.
he's Jewish. I think
Duh.
he's like Italian and Irish. Right?
Absolutely, he is. Yeah, because he was just talking goomball shit to
Yeah.
OJ the other day.
He's got a big fucking potato head. You know what I don't like? The reason I don't like Vince is because he played my interview of Heather W. and he practically cropped me out. Like he edited his own version of the video where I was like barely in it, and he didn't give me
Like
credit.
the
He said,
question, did he replace himself with like he would ask the question that you'd ask, but just got rid of you? And
he
like,
didn't do that. Like I was
Not that
on
bad?
it. I went from being like, oh cool, this guy covered me. It was obvious he was like trying to not give me credit in any way, and he was critiquing me too, and critiquing Heather, and he was being kind of objective, but it was obvious he referred to me as this person, like he didn't want to give me any credit. So I was like, fuck you, you're gonna use my video and like practically crop me out of the whole thing. So I was kind of like, I wasn't like crazy about that, but like I don't care if people use my shit, but
in my
and he's boring.
experience, when he showed clips of me being on Stuttering John show, he did the exact same shit.
Yeah,
he would
yeah.
just like he would skip to whatever John was saying and like anything. If I even was going to be like or whatever,
Yeah.
he would just crop.
Would it kill
skip
you
it
to
forward.
kind of give the person that's work you're you're
would.
piggybacking on someone
would.
else's shit? You could give them a little credit.
No, you get nothing, and you'll like it too. Yeah. OJ is teasing a story too. I highly doubt that mine and or Obnoxious John's stories relate to each other in any way. My guess is that's exactly what OJ is teasing out, is some story about Vince the lawyer. Mine has nothing to do with Vince the lawyer. It does have something to do with a story that has been talked about for years now at this point. Yeah, there you go. Yep, there you go. OJ's story is indeed about Vince.
I saw him going at it with Vince the other day. I don't usually watch those, but since it says it had OJ on it, I checked it out.
So Rochi, I'm assuming that the Christina birthday party show is over then, because you said near the end, towards the end of the stream. Big N-word drop. Yeah, what's new, man? What's new? And Big Black. Oh no, Big Black's in the chat. Big Black. See, I had to call you out the other day, Big Black. I'm sorry, not sorry, but you said that your smoke detector was buried behind drywall. We remember, everyone kind of knows the story at this point. And I was like, something tells me you did replace the battery, or I don't believe it's behind drywall. And I think you never could hear that fucking smoke detector chirping. And then after everybody called you out, then you replaced the battery or did threw the fucking thing out in the front yard.
Just throw it in. Yeah, that's what I would do. Just throw your fucking smoke detector away. Because if you can't hear the frequency of the beeping, first of all, it doesn't make sense. But second of all, don't be a pussy. Just, if God wants me to die in a fire, I want to die in a fire.
Right.
Rather than having to listen to beep, beep, beep and change a fucking 9-volt battery, I would rather burn to death.
Yeah.
But that's just
me. If you're black and can't hear smoke alarm, then you should wait. Maybe I went too far with this one. Then you should burn in a fire. Oh wait,
no, everybody should. I want to die. I'm just saying, it's like, who cares enough to change a 9-volt battery? And if you don't care enough to hear the chirping, it's like, you know what I mean?
Big Black is
your
apparently
house probably isn't gonna burn down. You're gonna be fine. Just don't. Well, here's an idea. Just don't.
Most
burn
likely,
your house down.
most likely you'll be okay.
Yeah.
Several people have said that if you don't have a smoke detector, most likely it won't be a big deal.
Exactly. It's just a big racket for the Jews. Who do you think controls big smoke detector?
You would know.
Yeah. It's another device that you don't fucking need.
Right. Yeah, it's like a comedy device that you'll never need.
I mean, if my house is burning down, I feel like, wouldn't the fire alert me to the fact that there's a fire?
I would assume kind of redundant. Girlfriend probably poured gasoline on you, and that's where the fire would start. So most likely you'll be the first thing to be incinerated.
Yeah, I'll be the first one to know I'm burning to death. Okay, I need to get up and get out of the house. That's going to help me.
I need to get up and rinse this gasoline off of me from that lady. Big Black, you are cripple and wrong. You have as good of you got as good of burns as I would say Mr. Kill Everything. You're a cripple. You're a cripple. You're crippled. You're a cripple.
It's always a good go-to, though.
You're crippled. It was obnoxious. I'm not going to get into that too much tonight unless you force me to talk about myself, Adam. But yeah, Mr. Kill Everything, very, me news. But indeed, Mr. Kill Everything is very annoying. So I don't even know if I want to get into a battle with him because that might force me to have to listen to him more. And I don't know if I can handle listening to that guy more, especially his laugh. He's got the most obnoxious laugh.
Some battles just aren't even worth having to endure the person. It's not worth it sometimes.
It's all about the enduring of it.
Yeah. It's like, you're annoying, you win. I'm an asshole, whatever.
Right. Like the Big W guy, I could probably just say fucking whatever. I don't really care. We're good. But yeah, Mr. Kill Everything, I don't like you and I don't really want to deal with you. But if I had to, I would put you in your fucking place. But that would be giving him enough credit to allow him to be on the same screen with me again. And to have to hear... Dude, the guy just doesn't understand anything, like the most obvious stuff. And to listen to him when he's drunk it's too much. So maybe I would go on a stream with him when he's not wasted, I guess, because when he's wasted, I'm not going to listen to him be like, shut up, or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that does get annoying. It's like you're not even having a real conversation. Speaking of which, you know who would be good to get on here sometime? But you got to book him for early in the day. You can't do it late at night. Is Kyle from Unique Size on Z? Because I've had him on for an interview. He had a good conversation, but at nighttime he's like so fucking pilled out.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, what I'm saying is when he's sober, he's good.
Just came out of your mouth. I don't say who he is and where he's from again.
You don't know who he is? Size on Z.
Size on Z.
They call him Size on Z. Kyle from Unique.
Don't ring my bell.
Never mind. I'll have to fill you in sometime, but you either know who he is or you don't. He's not like Dabbleverse, really. He was more covered a lot of the Kevin stuff, but he was big. He was one of the first people to like kind of cover Anthony. He was like one of the first people to really do like a color commentary channel on Anthony. Yeah, a lot of people don't like him. He's not exactly like well loved in our circles, but he knows a lot about Anthony. He'd be good to talk to you about Kumia, like compound stuff. But he's definitely a Anthony critic. He's been on Compound before. Like he's called in to fucking troll Anthony and stuff.
Oh yeah, is he the guy that just calls in all the time? And
he's like the black dude from Rhode Island. He's kind of got a little bit. Yeah, he's got a little bit of a lisp. He's got that like fucking microphone windscreen that covers his face.
I think I remember those phone calls.
He's done some of the most crazy like pill streams ever.
Yeah, we could definitely do that kind of shit. Color commentary. Gotcha. All right, we get color commentary. Right.
Yeah, he got sued by Brendan Schaub. You remember that? He's the guy that got sued by.
No,
Schaub.
I don't. I still don't know who he is.
I
remember the phone calls. And Greg Edwards and Big Black arguing once again in the chat. Go at it, boys. I don't mind a bit.
He's like Puerto Rican or Haitian or something. He's Dominican. He's like Spanish black. He's like kind of.
I ain't got no time for that.
Yeah, like that. Exactly. Like Rihanna.
I ain't got no time for this, Adam. We're trying to do a show here. What the fuck? You fucking up my rhythm and shit.
I'm sorry. Do you want me to take a break? Big long piss break.
Yeah, that's not black you.
Okay, I'm done.
That's not black you, Heeb. That's good.
Oh, what? He's not black enough for you?
Sorry. No, I just think it's funny. Greg Edwards called in to Melton when Big Black was on the phone the other day, and they had a pretty good argument. It was funny shit. If you didn't catch it, you missed out, and that's on you, motherfuckers. All right, can't we all just get along? Oh, you don't have to tell us that's Rodney King. See, Deschwa, here's the thing. We all know that already. You don't have to explain. That's what's wrong with ladies' brains, that they don't understand that we all know these references. Like, you don't have to explain it fully. You can
get along now.
I'll just get along.
Get along now.
Wharton
That's what
Downey
the Rangers
Jr.
like to say to the Dogies.
You could have equated that quote to anyone, and it would have been funnier. If you'd have said Kevin Brennan, that would have been funny. But no, you had to be a lady brain and not put two and two together. Jesus. Do I have to explain everything to you ladies? All right. I just had a thought and I lost it. What was I going to say?
You forgot.
Son of a bitch. All right. Well, yeah, we got a poll question in the chat too. So if you guys want to answer the poll question, it's a goofy one today.
People?
It's about ladies.
Polska.
No, we're putting G-Rob, and actually I haven't even noticed that G-Rob hasn't been here the whole time, has she? Jesus criminy, the one day I give her a raise in pay and then I make her the manager of the Discord, like she asked, and then, she is here. What am I talking about? Jesus Christ, I'm retarded. She is here, and congratulations on your moving up in the world, as they say. You got a raise, and we bumped you up to manager of Discord. So there you go.
The Jeffersons. Moving on up.
Moving on up to the Discord.
Moving on up.
BYB Discord in the sky. Now I'm fucking ready to veto. I'm a failure in life. Let me go look at that poll question. I don't even know. Are you guys all being part of the show and answering the questions properly?
I always just dismiss those.
I will dismiss you, sir, if you keep this attitude up. Yes, all right. We're getting votes. It's happening. We're doing it. Things are clicking out there. So yes, keep voting.
Thank God.
It's up to you guys if G-Rob becomes a guy or if she stays a lady in Discord. She could become the guy. All right. Do you actually want to do some topics tonight that we're an hour into the show?
Yeah. Or we could keep riffing.
I don't know if I have much more riff in me, honestly.
Riff.
All right, let's start with Chad Zumach. Do you remember when we were talking about little old Chad Zumach in his Patreon, and he was so flippant, and he just was like, yeah, you know what? I'll just start up another Patreon because no big deal, right?
Oh, that's a good plan. That's not a complete waste of time.
Yeah, what did we say? We were like, hey, if he starts another Patreon up, that probably is ban evasion and probably will get taken down pretty quickly.
And even if you don't get taken down, don't you think that the people that already had to be charged back and refunded don't you think there'd be some reluctance to keep signing up? You know what I mean?
You should be reluctant to give your money to a Patreon that is going to be taken down in minutes.
Like, why people aren't going to waste their fucking time? They're just going to wait for you to get, whatever your new thing is.
Is this true? Did you just bark like a dog? I didn't even notice.
Did I?
Is that a thing?
I probably did.
He's
I don't
drowning.
remember, but woof, woof, woof. Oh shit, I did. Ruff, 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 ruff.
Oh fuck! He's got rabies, folks.
Ruff, ruff.
He's got rabies.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you ran over a squirrel today. Did you get out and
God, I don't even
put your hand on it and it bit you and gave you rabies?
I feel horrible. Thanks for bringing that up on the air. Now everybody.
Did you have to get out of your car and finish it? Did you have to get out of the vehicle and go whack it on its head, or did you try to save it? Or oh, I'm sorry, man. No, really.
I'm not feeling good about myself today.
You shouldn't.
See, look at the fucking chat. Now they're
Is this true? Do you kill
Thanks
animals
for bringing it up on the air. Thank you.
For fun, for sport?
I told you that in confidence, Quad.
Yeah, I'm confident that I would bring anything you say up backstage before the show.
Yeah, right.
I'm confident that I'll say it during the show just to fuck with you. All right. We will probably run the ladies off the show if we did talk about dead animals.
I'm going to be really grumpy for the rest of the show. I'm going to be pouty Adam for the rest of the night.
Check his crawl space. Is that where you keep all the dead animals? His crawl space.
I tried to avoid it. I tried to swerve so hard. I felt so fucking horrible. See, I love animals.
So you swerved to kill it. Yeah, that's your excuse. I was trying to swerve to avoid it. You probably swerved all the way across into the oncoming traffic so that you could hit it. I know how these GAs work. I know what they do. It was a squirrel, not a dog. Do you think the squirrel's name was Fido? Justice for Fido, the squirrel. Yeah, just like that other dog.
I thought maybe bringing it up would make me feel better, but now I feel horrible.
Good. This is what we call nagging, folks. This is how it works. You got to keep your employees not feeling good about themselves so that they'll stay around longer. God. Time to kill animals in his free time. Is this true? Adam kills animals in his free time. It wasn't on work time, so I guess it is in his free time. When you're on your way home from work, that is your free time. Indeed. Johnny ate books. Justice for Chad. What do you mean justice for Chad? As far as you're mad at Stuttering John because he took his channel down just because all of the shows mentioned in that whole thing were indeed all the shows that would absolutely annoy Stuttering John. I'm guessing that's what you're trying to say. All right, let's go through these. I'm going to pull these up. Adam's tweeting me, or excuse me, not tweeting. Let's see what Adam says. How dare you say that? Yeah, he said, how dare you say that? I'm done with the show. I'll never come back. That's what he just said me. Bring Chad to justice. Yeah, Greg words. Do you think that there is a courtroom that would go after Chad for trans comments, attacking his children? The Night Melendez, of course. Chad is a wet brain. Chad is a wet brain. I agree with that. All right. I'm going to go ahead and just pull this up and do this story because Adam doesn't care about Patreons. Let's do this. All right. We're doing it. We're doing it and doing it well. All right. So today, one Chad Zuma. Sorry for abruptly. Okay, let's bring up the other one first. Let's do this one. So my second Patreon that has been active for 5 years, which is irrelevant. has been reported and removed because of community guidelines violation. No one will be charged, and if you were, you will be refunded. I am under attack with false strikes, and we know who is behind all of it. This is war. This is kind of funny. They got Mark Lewis right there below it. Is that? No. It is him in the middle. All right. So he's still trying to blame Mark Lewis and Stuttering John for taking down his channels. My only real question on that would be, why didn't he show us the email that he got that proves that it pretty much was Stuttering John that had his channel taken down? Because that doesn't make very much sense. He did that the first time, and he showed us the episodes that it was, because it did actually make a very good case for the fact that indeed Stuttering John probably most likely is the one that had his channel taken down. So I would agree with that the first time. The second time, I'm guessing God damn it. I keep doing that, don't I? Dun, dun, dun. All right. This is war. So the first time I think absolutely 100%. I do think that more likely this time when his Patreon was taken down, that it probably had more to do with the fact that he started ban evasion. I'm guessing. So sorry for abruptly. This is today. Chad did end his stream short, I guess. So I just wanted to read this one because it was right above the other one, which is sorry for abruptly ending the show today. Too much was going on to fully focus, and I couldn't shake the bad news I got before I went live. If you have a membership, you can watch it now on my channel. Hey, Patreon, could you please due diligence? I mean, come on, guys. Come on, make sentences make sense again, folks. Hey, Patreon, could you please do your due diligence with who reports content? I don't think they really give a fuck who's the person reporting the content. I think it just has more to do if you violate their terms of service. I don't think they really give a fuck one whether or not John's the one trying to strike your channel. And if anybody did turn him in for ban evasion, you knew that was going to happen. So he should not have even started up another Patreon. I did not watch Chad's stream today, so I have no idea. But Johnny $8 says Chad whimpered off his stream like a wounded dog. It was hard to watch. And I do understand. I mean, we can all do the math real quick. If you're losing like $2,000 to $3,000 a month, let's say two, that's $24,000 a year that he just got whacked on. So that is a done deal. It's unfortunate for him. But guess what? If I had a bottle of champagne here right now, I would be popping the top and celebrating. So reason to celebrate, folks. So congratulations to Chad Zumach for losing another Patreon. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Losing a Patreon again. Again. You know what it is? It's gone.
Existed. You're done.
Yes, Chad, you are gone. Gone existed. G-Rob. All right, G-Rob. I know a bunch of you guys are fucking Chad fans. It's all good. I don't care. You have to put up with me talking a little bit of Chad shit. Me and Chad have a little bit of a history, so there you have it. Not all of it being fun, by no means. And I know you guys watch MLC. You know I watch MLC. Come on now. You guys know I'm an MLC guy. I enjoy that show still. I mean, if I didn't watch MLC, how the hell would I get to see the amazing Ray DeVito making hilarious jokes with a genius like Kevin Brennan on that show that they do? But Chad jumped on Kevin's stream today, and the one, the only Anthony Cumia actually super chatted in. And not to gloat, maybe to gloat a little bit. But yeah, let's see. What did he send in to old Chadster? Anthony Cumia, $5. I'm starting a new show called Kevin's Cox, and it's a daily celebration of Chad losing his channel. Indeed. Wow. That is amazing. I do like that Anthony has been super chatting into MLC lately. I don't know if you guys hate, love, whatever you got going with the Anthony Cumia, but it is fucking hilarious now that he's chipping at those guys. It's fun, man. I know, Detroit. I know, Laundry Room. I know. I see you guys in chat. It's all good. I would be in chat too, but guess what? All my alts are fucking blocked. Yeah, especially BYB. Can you imagine him blocking my BYB account? Or do you think that there's some nefarious guy behind the scenes that's actually blocking all of my stuff? Maybe a moderator that you guys might know that used to be on this show. Hi, Stevie Lou. Hi, Stevie Lou's lawyers. Exactly. Muttering Jay, I think you have something against KB. It seems unhealthy. I do check out your stuff on Twitter. You might have a little bit of an obsession there, pal. Yeah. Hey, it rhymes with Skeevy Jew, and it's not even Adam. You got it. I got lewd. Yeah, I mean, I got lewd, and then I got lewd, if you know what I'm saying. I did. I got lewd with my words, and then I got Stevie lewd in chat. I think that guy has a wrench. I don't know. I know Kevin Brennan's always said that Stevie Lou has zero controls over his channel, but something tells me otherwise. But yeah, big fan. And if you guys love MLC so much, you're gonna love this. I know that So Thorough Joe Burrow just put this up today, and you guys can play this in the backgrounds of your houses, and you could just put it on. You could put it on repeat, so it just plays over and over and over again. You could even make it like your screensaver on your computer or whatever. This is good stuff. It's pretty funny. So shout out to So Thorough Joe Burrow, who's always coming up with creative stuff. Indeed. This one's a good one. Aw, Kevin Brennan. Look at that. The Nutcracker. Yeah, shout out to So Thorough Joe Burrow, and of course all the other wonderful Clippers. They're good stuff. Oh, look at you. Raytard the Untrainable. Oh no, don't come in here and make fun of me. That's not nice. How dare you? I can't take things. I mean, I got very thin skin, and this is very hurtful what you're doing to me right now. It was funny seeing you get triggered like a bitch by Big Dub. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should watch that back today. What do you think? Should we watch that?
Yeah.
I mean, we have like a million things we could check out, but they all maybe they don't add up to as much excitement as maybe they would rather see me talk about what happened on Friday night. All right, let's do this. Let's let people in the chat vote. There's 70 people here right now. All right, put ones in chat if you think we should watch what happened on Friday night and break it down, or if we should do everything but that. And while we do that, Adam, why did you leave me? Why did you leave me here by myself? I don't even know what to do. Like
the same reason everybody abandons you, Quad. Because we don't like you.
I'm stuck here,
because you're a backstabber. The turn, bitch.
I'm in
No,
my
just-
wheelchair prison.
My tummy was rumbling, and it was time for Din Din.
You needed to go slurp it up.
Yeah, in a
One, two,
manner of
one,
speaking, yeah.
2, 0,
Wouldn't be the first
1,
time.
1. It's not unanimous. Oh my god. Yeah, it's 1, 1, 1.
Binary
And
robot. Okay, N. All right, that
0
person gets it.
and 1.
N166ER.
It's not really unanimous by any means, from what I'm seeing. Yeah, what a 1, 1. Okay. All right. I did NIGGER. That's not a 1.
No, it's a 6. N166. It's a
All right,
confirmation code.
I'm gonna get the fans, none of the W. All right. I don't know. I don't even know what to do. Nice podcast, stupid. $2. The name Kevin's soundboard gives me douche chills. Dan, what do you think about his channel, though, Kevin's soundboard? I do see a lot of people giving him credit for the stuff that's on there. I don't know. Yeah, you guys aren't unanimously saying that we should do that clip, and I didn't really want to go over it, but I thought about doing it just because I know that it was one of the biggest stories in the Dabbleverse from the weekend, at least.
The people have spoken.
What do you say they're saying? Watch or not?
You said they're not, right? They're saying no. It's not.
Well,
unanimous?
I mean, you could look at the chat yourself, dummy.
Oh, now I have to do fucking math. One.
No, ones are a yes.
But then I have to add the zeros. Yeah, actually, yeah, maybe 1. Yeah.
It's not like unanimous by any means, though.
Well, who cares if it's unanimous? Nothing's ever going to be unanimous.
Right.
This chat is so divided, like this country. We need to bring people together, Quad.
That's why there's a fucking civil war happening in our chat. That's exactly why. What happened? What happened, Detroit? You and
Yeah, I
your
don't know
lady
what's
brain
happening
again.
here.
You lost again because of that lady brain. Always getting in your way.
Maybe if I take another break and then come back, I'll know what's going on.
Right. How many ones are eyes? Yeah, I mean, there are a few. So Soaring Ring Home. Yes, some of the ones are eyes, but not a lot of them. God. All right. Fuck you people. God. I don't know what to do. I'm confused.
You're indecisive, Quad.
No, we're gonna do other. We're gonna do the other links I have set up, and then if we do want to get into that one because everyone's outraged that I'm not doing it, then we'll go back to it. But other than that, I planned on spending zero fucking time listening to Mr. Kill Everything talk any more than I already have. The half hour that I spent listening to him talk on Friday was more than I could handle, honestly. All right, let's do this. You ready for Bisque? The big one is Geno. Geno, our buddy. I should probably just call the fucker or send him a link and see if I can get him on.
Send him the link.
Send it. Yeah, let me send Geno a link. Maybe he'll pop on and talk about this because I did want to point out some very obvious facts. Let's play this while I send the link and we'll get there.
Oh my God.
You know about this. Have you heard about this? Do you know about this, Adam? Adam.
I do not. What happened?
Yeah, so
Set it
anyway,
up.
Geno was talking about possibly doing a show with Pat Dixon.
Really? That would be good.
We only have fucking 27 seconds left. Let's watch.
For the kind of suckers that are on the internet, besides this audience that I have here, suck my and lick my and I know that's not a pleasant thing to say. Maybe I should just chill out, but
You ready for this?
Y'all ready for Bisque?
We should do a fucking Rumble stream together.
What?
me and Pat Dixon should do a Rumble stream together.
Ew, is he legally allowed?
Rumble? Oh.
Oh yeah, if only we had the eye rolling GIF that we used to have. Miss Producer. Yeah, the eye rolling GIF would be perfect right
now. Geno's all blurry.
Gross. He's a woman. No.
Yeah, but I know he's a woman. Would I be allowed to call him a woman stream?
Yeah, you think he's gonna want to do a stream?
What are the comments on the Pat Dixon thing? Let's see the comments. Because you have to understand what I'm saying here. All right. 92 comments. Wow. I think Pat is in first place in the death pool. I hope Pat's okay. Jesus, get well soon. We want you to get well. That's a Seinfeld reference. Everyone is so concerned. KB woo-ha. Hang in there, Pat. A very playing the Charlie Brown theme terribly while wearing the Confederate flag as a Cape Christmas. New Jersey Ranger for the win. It's like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Send an audition tape to America's Got Talent. 100% healthy and only drinks. Gotcha. This actually really bummed me out. That's a shame. Yeah. And everyone that fucking believed Pat's lies, you deserve to be bummed out. Okay? Watch, I'm going to do something I shouldn't do. Watch this, Melissa. Oh, I went to leave a comment on YouTube. You're not allowed to. Yes, you're still not on. I'm not allowed on YouTube. I'm not.
You could start a burner account to comment. That's probably easy.
I got you.
You don't have it.
I got you. Well, let me say this. I'm going to say it real fast. My lost interest, clip that and tell them I'll do a stream with them. And anyone that wants to watch the stream, $100. $100 cover charge. That's it. $100. And trust me, during the stream, I'm going to be like, now don't you feel bad, you dumb motherfucker, that you broke my jaw like a bitch and ran like a coward rather than taking responsibility for your actions? I believe the first day back, I quoted Jonathan Brooke, wherever you run it yourself, you'll face there. Well, he just confronted his reality in a fucking basement apartment. I'm wrong. Do you think I'm happy about being right?
Yes.
I am. She's right.
Geno's always right. I actually own the t-shirt that says Geno is always right.
It's too bad he doesn't have his smug suspenders.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. What does Geno have to say for himself? He sent me a message. All right. Yeah. Okay. So he does have stuff. Yeah. He wants passed along. Let's see. All right. So the main thing was I was going to say the fact that Pat Dixon does have a order of protection against Geno, or vice versa. Geno has a order of protection against Pat until like 1 year from now, pretty much somewhere in December of 2025. So I know that it's not a possibility.
You all right? Did you freeze up or?
He said, so Pat sips his Mountain Dew while looking like that flat broke and bombed on booze and pills. He looks bombed on pills.
Pat does look fucked up in that clip for sure. I mean, that's Captain Obvious, but
indeed. And I may anyway, so I know that they can't do this thing until probably a year from now. And yeah, if they're still battling in a year from now, I'd imagine they are, because that shit runs deeper than most, because it was actually got physical. So in real life, not internet beef, but an actual physical fight in real life, which is pretty rare in this world.
It feels like it was a lifetime ago. We're talking something. This was like 2022. This happened
2.5 years ago. Yeah, it is crazy to think that. That all happened kind of right when I started doing podcasting. I went on my first show like right before that happened. It was kind of wild, honestly.
Yeah, I had Pat on my channel right after that happened, actually. So it was kind of good timing, because I was kind of curious.
Yeah, and probably after the court case, he could never talk about it ever again. So you probably caught him right when he was capable of talking about it still.
It was like 2 weeks after it happened. It was definitely a good get to have him on right after that. I mean, he's a good guest regardless, but
yeah. Well, I mean, whatever. We've had Pat on a lot here, and we've had Geno on a lot here. And I was a fan of both of their shows, and
I like
have been fans of both of them ever since Compound days. I loved Crime Report. I liked Safe Space. I liked In Hot Water. I watched.
Geno was really nice too. I was kind of surprised. I was like taken aback. It was kind of disarming how nice he was.
Pat or Geno?
No, Geno. I mean, Pat was nice. I don't know why I expected Geno to get like adversarial with us.
Geno?
Yeah, I guess his beef was because he was beefing with Lemmy and fucking Granny.
Oh no, yeah, no, he knows that whatever. I have a different opinion of Geno than Granny and Lemmy did, indeed. And I think most of it really started with Keanu, to be fair. I don't even think they really had much of an issue.
Well, it was the whole Keanu thing.
Granny
too.
did. Granny did it. I think Granny had more of an issue with Geno because Granny called into whatever. He was fucking with Geno a few times, called into his show and whatever. And then Geno said that he was not funny. And I think that pissed Granny off. So once he called him not funny, you're not a comedian. You're not funny. You're not even funny. You're stupid. You suck. So long story short, I did indeed find out that Pat Dixon cannot. I heard about this clip, but I haven't watched it yet. Let's watch this together. Pat went on Stuttering John show today. Yeah, and you said that you thought watching the video of Pat Dixon that he looked all fucked up.
Watching like a second of the video, like without even analyzing it, just seeing him for like a second, it's obvious he was. Yeah, he didn't look like he was having a good day.
Geno can't take a punch. Geno's jaw got flat broke. No punch for Geno. No punchline for Geno. Don't give him the punchline. He can't handle it, Detroit says.
I am leaving, Pat, but
yeah, so going right down the line of people, okay, so he had me, Stuttering John had me on his show, whatever. I was a fan of Anthony and a fan of Gavin and the Proud Boys or whatever, being a conservative guy and whatnot. But this is kind of funny. Something about him showing his Confederate flag on Stuttering John's show. I did see that. I don't know that it's in this clip, but I did see that there was a picture of him, a still picture of Pat with the Confederate flag on Stuttering John's show, dude.
Like John's never listened to fucking Leonard Skinner before. Like,
oh, okay, yeah. Let's see. I don't know if this clip has it.
I did want to. Somebody had an idea for me, and I thought I'd ask if you're interested. Like, I know you and Geno are both kicked off of
I love Pat smoking a cigarette like it's pot.
It's my show. Like, if I come on and say, and now, like Ed Sullivan, and now let me bring you Pat Dixon and Geno Bisconte, and then just leave and let you guys do the show on my channel, and then you give me a little kickback, and then you keep all the rest. I'll do that. I don't care because
you'd have to clear it up with the state of New York. Is the only thing in New York City because there's an order of protection in place until December 2025.
Against
that's a year. That's a year from now. Yeah, against me.
By who? Felicia?
No, Geno for Geno.
Oh,
go for
Geno.
Pay
attention, John.
No, protecting Geno from me.
Oh, I thought you guys talked about doing your own show together.
No, I didn't.
Oh, somebody fed me the wrong info. Somebody was saying that you and Geno were teaming up.
Dumbass.
Yes, something did float up where somebody was talking about it. It wasn't me, but the other party was talking about. I tried to say his name even as little as possible because I just don't want any entanglement. I don't want to. He's on there talking about him, and I'm not. I'm just like, you're asking, so I'm telling you, no, I never said anything about it. because I know that it's illegal. It's not lawful for. I mean, it would have to be a year.
Oh, okay, all right, all right.
So
Well,
if you want to come back in January of 2026, we could have a conversation about it.
Yeah.
There you go. January 2026. I like it. All right. So
mark your calendar, John. Yeah, like John will be alive by then.
Someone should mark their fucking calendar because that would be interesting to see. Whatever. I'm down to see that show. I'm in for it, baby.
I would probably tune in.
And of course, John being so gracious, offering his channel for those guys to make thousands of dollars, because I guarantee that would be the show everyone would be watching. So no doubt about it.
What is John going to moderate?
No, he said he was like, yeah, I'll just bring you two guys on, and then I'll just get off stage. He's like, yeah, I bet you would. I bet you would. In fairness, I mean, I guess those guys probably wouldn't trust each other to go on either one of the other's channel.
So Stuttering John is like neutral ground now.
Yeah, I know. That is kind of weird. And I wouldn't trust him with one fucking number about how much they made and him actually paying you guys out.
No, of course not. I mean, that would be an issue.
John's so dumb he'll believe anything. Oh, okay. That's the so G-Rob or anyone out there that doubts what Pat Dixon was saying. He did send me the order of protection that he got. I'm not gonna like go back and scratch out all the important information. I was not given the go ahead to show it on screen that I remember, but I do have the order of protection that they're referencing, and in fact, that is the date. So it is 1 year from now. So absolutely, we can't get this until a year from now. I do like Geno floating that out there, though. It does sound like anything's a possibility. Who knows? I can't imagine Geno not being Mr. Yelly Pants if they did do a show together. You know Geno, man, he gets fired up. Much like I did on Ray's show on Friday night. How much of that? Yeah, people keep saying that in the chat, like, oh yeah, you're just fake outrage, fake doing it. To some degree, I'll be honest, like Big W said something right when I was starting to give him a bad time and he said something back. And I absolutely did lose my shit on that stream.
When you said bitch a couple of times, it made me think you guys were doing a bit. When you were like, listen, bitch, shut the fuck up, bitch. Listen, bitch.
Well, when I started dropping R words and F words, you probably thought maybe I was being a little serious.
Yeah,
I did lose my shit.
Whose channel were you on?
Ray DeVito.
Because I kept hearing somebody yell at you that was off screen. So was that his producer?
Come on, man. No, come on, man.
That was Ray, really?
Say that. Come on. Yeah,
was
actually,
it like Elmo? I kept hearing Elmo yell at you.
That literally, Ray is the fucking Elmo of all time. But yeah, a lot of people were saying that, and I had never really considered it. But it is fun. Like, if I go watch that back, I absolutely will be watching Ray's reaction, because everybody was saying that was the funniest part of it, was the fact that Ray looked so uncomfortable. MLC was saying that. Chad was saying that. I forget. A bunch of people were saying that. Obnoxious John was saying that. Bob Levy. They were like, yeah, just watching Ray get super uncomfortable was worth it.
Yeah.
So poor Elmo. Elmo don't like fighting. Elmo don't like
when Quad yell at people and use naughty language on podcast. Sorry, I usually can do a much better Elmo voice. My voice would be cracking.
It'd be cracking, yo. My voice be cracking, yo.
Cracking like a cracker.
You are a cracker. All right. Yeah, I don't know really. There's probably not much more to say about Geno and Pat Dixon getting together. Oh, see, Pat Dixon. Yeah, we're going to do a show with Geno, see? I don't know. I think it would be great, but if it ever happens, unlikely. I do know that this Felicia chick is another one of these people. I don't really find anything entertaining about her, and all she does is come on to whine about fucking Pat over and over and over again.
She's not entertaining and boring and repetitive and dramatic, then she belongs in the Dabbleverse, right?
Indeed.
She'll fit right in.
And then we got that fucking Mr. Kill Everything. Every time he goes on MLC, I really get annoyed with that because, I mean, let's just face it, the guy is actually a retard.
I mean, and does he really have to kill everything?
I mean, he's a real killer, all right. All right, we got some more clips. Let's get into it. While we're on MLC, let's do the next MLC one.
Oh, goody.
Right. That'll lead us right into Steel 2.
Yay.
Do you want to get into some you don't want to be remarkable tonight?
Of course I do. We want to cover the best show on the internet.
It's remarkable.
Because we're obsessed with Aaron. We're obsessed with him.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because we haven't really been watching anything from Aaron lately, right?
Well, you know, he lives in our heads rent-free.
Right.
Because he's so good.
If it weren't for me, then those guys wouldn't have a show. Right, Adam?
Yeah. It's all about you, Aaron.
Exactly.
It's all about me.
Me, Mario. We're going to have to...
It's a go. It's a me, Mario.
Actually, that's what we're going to get into right now, Mr. Johnny 8 Books. Who would win between Johnny Rockets and me? Quad Father. Is that who you meant? Not the entire crew, right?
If it was a cry-off, Johnny would win.
Oh, what a prick. This Johnny 8 Books guy is saying Johnny's going to win. How dare you? Johnny, fuck you guys. Fuck you. Give me the vote of confidence I deserve. You know I can beat him. I'll just run him over like in my wheelchair. I'll just run his ass over. Yeah, fuck you guys. You know he can't beat me. You can't beat me. Oh, hold on. Nice podcast, stupid $2. We read this, but I'll put it back up there just so I don't think I left it up for very long. So the name Kevin's soundboard gives me douche chills. See, the thing is, Dan, it feels like you're just trying to shoot shots at Kevin's soundboard on my show. So how dare you start beefs on my show? That's my job. The lovely Dagewell, I'm back again. $2. Thank you very much. Drones over the Dabbleverse. It's going down. Drones. I think the drones over New Jersey, which is close to Atlantic City, which is going to be close to the Super Bowl weekend at the Atlantic City. Therefore, we might have to hear droning going on for years to come.
That's what I was going to say. We're droning on, is what she means to say. Yeah. What about the East Coast?
Where? You're on the East Coast.
The best coast.
I've been ignoring the fuck out of this story. I have no idea what's going on, or do I care? But right now, I'm going to pretend like I care for about 2 minutes. So you got the floor. What the fuck are the drones? What's going on out there, man?
The only takeaway I have from this is that the government is fucking incompetent.
What? That they don't know what they are? They can't figure it out? Or are they lying to us again?
If they were doing a military test, they wouldn't be doing it over fucking New Jersey. They'd be doing it over Nevada, or in Montana.
White Sands, New Mexico.
What I'm saying is they should be able to explain it somehow. Like, where's the PR? Where's the PR wing of the fucking military?
Yeah, I mean, whatever that Haspel lady from the Defense Department, isn't she the one that's supposed to come out and tell us all the good news that it's nothing to worry about? It's nothing. Look away. Look over there. This is a non-story.
Or maybe it's a distraction. Maybe they're purposefully doing. That's the big conspiracy theory. Whenever there's like an alien or any kind of big weather type of thing, that it's a big distraction from something that's going on.
Wait. Did you just say that there's weather that they're trying to distract us from with drones?
No, I'm talking about any type of like big type of non-political story that's meant to take people's attention away from politics or government or whatever. I mean, now
what other stories are out there then?
Now would be a good
besides World War III in Ukraine.
That's what I'm talking about.
Stories are
and the shit with Biden and the pardons and stuff like that,
and Syria and stuff. Dude,
it seems like it's
biggest
dominating
story.
the news cycle a lot.
Oh, it's Hunter Biden. They're trying to get the news off of Hunter Biden, so they're like sending some drones over New Jersey so people forget about Hunter being a total piece of shit and
Not even
getting-
necessarily a story that's been in the news cycle, but something that could become in the news cycle. The Diddy stuff. I mean, there is a lot of crazy shit that's popping off.
All right. My dog's been fucking weird lately. Just laying next to me in a room
Send him the
he's
link.
not allowed in.
If your
No,
dog's
he hurt
bigger,
his
he
paw.
should be on the show.
He hurt his paw, and now that he did that, he's been weird.
Aw,
Stupid dog.
poor baby.
Stupid piece of shit. Oh, that's the other thing. Stevie Lou was like, yeah, he's yelling at his family. I've been yelling at my dog for a week now, trying to get him out of this fucking room. Cisco, get the fuck out of here.
Hey, buddy.
No, he ain't no squirrel, and don't
He's a
try to
good
run him
boy.
over.
Good boy.
Don't you try to run my dog over. I'll keep him out of the road. All right, let's do this. Unfortunately, we have to see Stevie Lou's face, but even worse than that, we have to actually listen to him to hear this clip. Indeed, this is all about Johnny Rockets, and Johnny ain't got no money. Johnny gonna be flat broke when Aaron fires him, I think. But yeah, no, Stevie Lou has some thoughts on this, and they're not too far from what I was thinking. So actually, I'll give him a little bit of credit on this particular clip. Let's get into it.
I love memory lane.
It's that time of year. People get real nostalgic and just reminisce a little bit.
Okay, so do you agree with Stilto that unless you guys have a competing offer, that I shouldn't really pay you anything?
See, that's where
I should just see. I should see what your competing offer. See if I want to match it, or if I just see I can't match it. You're just gonna have to go over there.
Yeah, I mean,
and again, haven't I done a show where I offered Johnny Rockets? Haven't I offered many times to have him on and pay him twice what Stilto? And Stilto said, no, you can't do anybody else's show. And now he's saying, go to other people's shows. Now the offers have dried up and his fucking money. He wants Johnny Rockets to quit because he don't make any money. So he wants to keep all the money to himself. He's like, him and Stuttering John are basically two Pete's in a pod. That's not too gay to say.
No,
They're two Pete's in a pod. They act like everything to win. They're literally getting trolled by everybody. Their personal lives are fucking wrecked. But he still thinks that if he can convince two people watching a show that he's still doing great, then or somebody that's sitting in on a show. I mean, Stilto has two. I mean, he thinks he's winning when Melton makes money off of him, or when Nick Ricotta's his wife.
Right. Yeah. This whole counter offer and that people are he's making money off of other people. I don't agree with those 2 points whatsoever. They're kind of head
There's nothing
scratchers.
to agree. So he thinks he's winning because Melton's making money.
Someone's a little high, doesn't understand. Duh, those are the most obvious, just flat out statements. But yeah, you can't win by losing. But yeah, obviously we all know that that's the case. Thank you for spelling that out for us, Kevin Brennan. We understand that. And we also know that it's a simple fact that, Kevin Brennan offered a one-time to come on to MLC for a one-time fee of $250, which obviously he makes in 2 days at Stilto. So it's not like he's making that's no good. That's no good for Johnny Rockets to come on for one show to possibly get fired by fucking Aaron to show up for one show. So that's just stupid. So anytime these guys try to claim that, like, oh yeah, we offered him money to come on the podcast. Yeah, once, you dummies.
Off his show.
It's confusing logic.
That's a win for Stilto.
Confusing
Just like,
logic.
hey, you met my wife through me. So isn't that's a classic cuck fucking move to be like, here's my wife now, please f her, and that's a win for you. That's basically what he's saying about Melton making money off of his show. But now he's some kind of capitalist, and he wants me to, and he's telling Johnny Rocket, go out and get a fair offer. After he said he couldn't go out and get a fair offer, I said, come on and do the show, and he's like, no, you can't go over and talk about Stilto. Because, but again, I don't tell anybody what to say. I'm not going to tell super chats like, oh, you can't send Johnny Rockets questions about Stilto. They can super chat anything they fucking want.
Yeah, well, he was using a little bit of historical data on this. He brought up the whole Corey Adam situation, and that's what he's using as a basis for this, saying that, oh, when I tossed Corey to the side, he couldn't get shit going on. So he thought that he's the only reason why Corey ever got any eyeballs, which, may be true. But Corey had use of both of his legs. Johnny Rockets is a cripple here, and everybody loves this guy. So if he's going to get rid of Johnny Rockets, he's basically throwing away one of his shields that he had, to make himself look good.
Johnny Rockets is also dumb. Can you get multiple sclerosis from being stupid? I mean, this guy's a fucking idiot.
Hold on, let me Google that.
This guy, I've offered he can come on the show. I'll pay him double what fucking Steel Toe pays him. And
go on one time. Come on, let's get serious with it, man. Come on, you're full of it. You know what you're doing.
Whatever Steel Toe pays him, I know I can afford to pay him double, but this guy's a fucking idiot, and he'd rather get fucking dicked around by Steel Toe. And again, he might be going to Steel Toe University where he's like, everything that's a loss for him, he pretends it's a win.
This is an opportunity right here, I think, for him. I think you should reach out to him and say, hey, what the fuck? What does this guy pay you a week? It's got to be a flat rate. So
you already reached out to him.
It's been a while. I could reach back out to him, but listen,
reach out to him right fucking now. Call him on the phone now.
I don't have his number.
Get it from the chat.
All right. If the chat has Johnny Rockets' number, if anybody out there has Johnny's
I think it's
number,
1-800-CRUTCHES. With a K.
Well, what I'm saying is that all you say is, hey, what's the number? And just tack on a little extra for him.
No, I said.
Just do what I said. Just reach out to him. Jesus, calm down, man. You're going to explode, Kevin. I don't think you got to yell at poor little Stevie Lou. He can't handle that, man. But yeah, I don't know. Yes, Johnny Crutches is absolutely the only thing that Aaron has left in the world. He is indeed a cripple. Fucking cripples. There's too many of us out there. Get rid of us. Indeed. They should just make Hitler great again. Get rid of the freaking cripples, right, guys? Am I right? Put ones in the chat if you want to get rid of me today, Junior. Absolutely. I think that there's no doubt that Aaron uses Johnny Crutches as a shield from criticism. Maybe a little bit, but secondly, the main thing that he's doing is absolutely uses Johnny for those donos, baby. You know it's all about the fucking money. I know it's all about the money. That's what it's about. So Aaron uses that cripple as his goal machine, Mr. Baggy Pants, indeed. And Kevin Brennan's not an idiot. He knows the logistics of that entire situation. He knows, obviously, you can't just give that guy a one-time fee and expect him to show up. It would have to be a sizable fucking chunk for Johnny to throw away fucking Steel Toe for, I would assume. That's just not a thing, dude. Like, that ain't happening, yo. Because the baggy monster is in full effect these days. I actually do have some clips from this morning. And Aaron started off today missing the goal. First thing. Mondays seem to be a bad day for Aaron. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but it does seem to be a thing he's had a hard time with lately, are Monday mornings. Maybe it's his own audience just likes trolling him on Mondays, making him feel bad. I wonder if I could go look and see if he hit his goal this afternoon or caught up. But I know he was like $180 short this morning. That's a huge freaking number, man. $185. Let's see. All right. Till on Mersh. Sorry, folks. Just pull there. And we know how much you guys like when I take a minute to get to new things. So The Baggy Monster. Someone put this together. I like it. Let's see what we got here. I found this on Reddit, so credit to Reddit for whoever made this shit. But it is pretty funny. If you guys want to imagine the Baggy Monster, someone used a face filter. Here you go.
$100 rally because we're getting our fucking dicks kicked in. 210 away from today's goal. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, etc. Officially, this would be pity donations because we have to admit at this point we haven't done a good enough show to coax you out of your money. So at this point, it would just be pity donations keeping Steel Toe afloat. But we're an hour away from the end, and we're still over $200 away.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Yeah, so what did he say? Pity donations at this point? I mean, like I said, that is pretty much what Steel Toe keeps Johnny Crutches around, right? Pity donos. We're doing it. Pity donations. Yeah, the manipulative BS. Yeah, I mean, you do catch the little hint of poor us, right? Always. Poor me and Johnny the cripples. Right? I think that's what he's getting at.
She's not good. So if you got a little pity in your heart for the toe, throw in a big chunk and let's see if we can get this thing knocked out. Still nothing in PayPal, nothing in Venmo, nothing in Streamlabs. We made about $10, $15 on there today. If you could help us out, sure would be appreciated. If you have no money, hit like, hit subscribe.
If you ain't got no money, Steel Toe fans, flat broke. Yeah, I mean they give that dude money all year long. Now it's now we're looking at Christmas time. Bring some. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Yeah, B Smiley the Third. Yeah, I heard the snoring in the background. Also, I can't imagine whoever was recording that was actually sleeping. So it must have been a bit. Somebody thought they was funny, indeed. But yeah, Corey, like we're gonna watch a bunch of clips from Steel Toe talking about old Corey. But Corey did a show right after Steel Toe apparently and tried to really do different shows compared to Steel Toe, just so that it wouldn't seem like he was just doing the exact same content twice in one day. So I know that was an issue, but yeah, let's check in on Corey, see how Corey's doing on YouTube, etc. It's some interesting stuff, to say the least. Sorry, excuse me, that was rude. But yeah, we know Corey. We keep track of Corey down there. Of course, he loves doing the Kill Tony show. He's always down there keeping tabs on Kill Tony. There's Dave Landau. Dave Landau, he's the guest for tonight, as a matter of fact. Yes, exactly. He trashes. Yeah, see? But I mean, so in full disclosure, I think what he was using Corey for was a vehicle to trash Johnny by saying that Johnny kind of does exactly the same show that Steel Toe is, because he just does stories just later in the day. And he was trying to give Corey credit for not doing exactly the same show that Steel Toe is. So in a way, he was just using Corey to like bash on Johnny, if you ask me. B Smiley the Third, who keeps up on the Steel Toe stuff, he would tell you absolutely that the Johnny Crutches is there for the pity bucks. I think that's why he got rid of Matt instead of Johnny, right? Because of the pity factor. Plus, he's there for 4 hours. Making what Matt was making in 2.5 hours a day. So the pay was a little different on that fact. Corey even ghosted Steel Toe for the anniversary show. Absolutely, he did. Corey is his own man doing his own thing down there in Austin, indeed. But yeah, let's check it out. What do we got going on? This is Corey trying to check in at the exact same Kill Tony that Dave Landau is at. Shout out to the little midget Dave Landau. Always found his shit funny on Compound Media. Funny dude. Yeah, what a take, right? That guy's funny. That guy's a funny guy. Hot takes from Quad Potter. Yeah. calling a funny guy funny. Wow. Wow.
Oh, Inception. Like, wait.
Also, very good with audio, just like Jim Stansel, who did a birthday show the other day for an hour with no audio or any of the. Is my audio on? I better make sure before I talk shit. But yeah, at some point in here, I do think you get to hear stuff. Corey's doing Kill Tony. Look at all these winners hanging out. Oh, it even froze. Oh no. Audio? Do we got audio? All right, let's skip forward to where there's words, huh? Yeah, Austin, beautiful shithole. Another shitty shithole.
We got word. For anybody that cares.
For anybody that cares. Oh, there you go.
This is the Kill Tony line.
Yeah, look at all
everybody that cares.
Yeah, wouldn't you like to hang out front of Kill Tony and just be nice and cold? Everybody looks cold. Everybody's wearing coats. But yeah, it looks very festive indeed. All right, let's try to pause it. Yes. Do we see Dave Landau? That's where he took the picture. Was just right in there. Whoop-de-doo. Quadfather's an idiot. Anyway, let's hear.
Excuse me, my bad.
Oh, look, wheelchair guy. Oh no.
Actually 6'4". Just waiting.
Waiting for his big break, I'm guessing, right? Isn't that what Kill Tony's for? To get your big break, like Dave Sarah, for example. Dave Sarah, who said he might pop on tonight. We'll see. He still has he still has an hour to pop on. There you go. One hot chick and hundreds of dudes. Correct. You could have also pointed out that there was one cripple. Indeed, one cripple. The last cripple they had on there, Michael Lara, he died because he has Johnny Crutch's disease. He didn't make it. He gone. He gone existed. Gone existed. Right, Chad? Gone existed.
You're gone. Existed. Gone existed. You're done.
All we do. Couldn't handle water. I see what you're doing, King. Hit those like buttons. We're not gonna be on for too long, but somebody asked me to go live, so here we go. Person better give me some donos too. I don't even want to do this. The donos demanded it. They demanded it.
Yeah, so the state of comedy in 2024, if you want to be an open micer, if you want to make it in stand-up, then you got to just stand out in front of Kill Tony and Austin shithole on the street with all these fucking people. I just can't imagine the state of comedy. So few people are actually like making a living and doing it well. Yeah, Corey Adam, whatever. Corey Adam, who used to be on Steel Toe, may have made a huge miscalculation in leaving Steel Toe because he was actually doing pretty good back in those days. I think doing his own show as a wrap-up show, like Steel Toe said, he did get a lot of heat from the same audience. That I mean, obviously, they're all very local. It's all very local. We got Steel Toe is a local Minnesota thing. And I think the audience up there likes to support their local people. And considering that Corey Adams absolutely was a local up there, the second that he left the Minnesota area and tried to strike out on his own down in Austin, Texas, might have been a blunder, dude. As far as I can tell, that's kind of how it went. He was doing good and making lots of money, being on Steel Toe. I'm sure people recognized him in grocery stores in Minnesota, right? Just like Aaron, I would imagine. Everybody knew Corey Adams, man. Everybody knows Corey. All right. We got a bunch of steel toe stuff to check out. I don't know if you've already seen too much today. That's on you. If you watch Steel Toe in the morning, then that's your problem, man. All right. Let's get into it. Which one's this? Let's do this. Geno ain't got no money. Geno.
Money, 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 money. Everybody's got a price. Everybody's going to pay. Nobody's going to end Steel Toe. We're doing great.
I got the internet going nuts.
And then they go and they start adding everything up.
Yeah, so this is goals only from Real Media
Play. Sent in money and said something, and I just went. All right.
If you want to just go see it,
all right. In fact, that's today's job. You guys get in the Rumble, get in the PayPal, launch in some nice donos today.
You guys should go
and
check
then
out
make
Real
wild
Media Player.
policy suggestions for the show, and I'll just say yes to them. It doesn't mean I'll do them.
No, but you'll say yes.
I'll say yes. So you send in money today. Any suggestion you make, I'll say yes to.
And that's just from one show. So welcome back, Adam. Hey, buddy.
What's up?
So all of this is clipped from just the show this morning. All the clips of him talking about the goal, and there's 40 minutes of just goal talk. I love when they do these clips, dude. Adam, have you seen some of these?
No, I haven't. I haven't been on the up and up lately with this.
Just goal.
Is this from this week?
From one morning today.
One show. Oh, wow.
One show, 40 minutes of talking about just goal. So, yeah, when they call him the baggy monster, there's a fucking reason for it, man. Yeah, it's bad luck. All right. Yeah, obviously we're not going to watch 40 minutes of Aaron begging for money. So we'll just move on into the next one. Stalin 19. Yeah, of course. This is a good one. Pretty funny shit. Aaron doing let's just play it. Aaron is doing an impersonation of April in this one. It's fucking amazing, dude.
The audience came up with a new April impression.
Okay.
On Friday, I believe.
I'm guessing it's sexy.
It was either Thursday or Friday. Well, we were remarking, we were doing some member berries we were talking about the Tahoe.
We don't do member berries, right, Adam? We are anti-member berries.
No, you are. I like member.
Son of a bitch. I put that on you. I'm a prick, aren't I? No member berries, no fun, right?
You're not going to take my memories away, Derek.
I'm a memory thief. How dare I?
Memory pooper. New breaks, and so I got to get that in. And we were talking about how everything, if she thought something was good, it was always sexy. Like she would try really hard to make the sex thing happen. Like everything.
I think it's funny that that's his thought is like, oh yeah, I had to change the brakes on my rig, and they reminded me of April because, oh no, like I don't have April here to change my brakes for me.
Everything reminds me of her.
Yeah, like every chore, everything I have to do to fix stuff around my house.
He just does chores around his house all day and cries as he remembers.
Yes, April used to mow the lawn. April used to repaint the house and fix the roof with her dad.
He needs a new house.
It's hilarious that he had some tiny little 5 foot tall blonde chick doing all the chores around the house and everything, like just everything, man. It's fucking great.
I mean, it's great. It is great until they wise up.
Yeah, I mean, he pretty much had like a chick that knew how to do stuff, which is it's not very common.
What he needs to do is get himself a Mexican wife next time. She'll be doing everything.
Well, you better get one quick because they're all getting deported 2025, right, Adam?
Yeah, that's true.
The Trump jokes. People love the Trump jokes. They love them.
Everything had to be sex.
What are you, a freaking liberal? You're not laughing at my Trump jokes, Adam.
Yes, I am liberal.
You're such a libtard.
So then people started writing in, and I started doing an impression, and it would go, it would be like, oh, that donation is so sexy. It's sexy. It's sexy. It's just sex. It's sexy, and it's sex, and it's sexy. So then the audience.
Okay, so you check this impersonation out again and tell me that.
Take that, white women.
Yeah, but like. He's almost seems like he's being like mean about it. You know what I mean? Like stupid. The way he says it, it's not like funny. Like sexy. Like
he's like frustrated.
Sexy.
He wants to make fun of her, but he can't. It's like this is not landing.
Oh, sexy.
Ooh, look at me. I'm a big sexy girl with my sexy vagina. I'm gonna finger myself all day.
I'm sexy. Oh God, I better stop doing that. I'm gonna get clipped. But yeah, look how he does it. Like he seems pissed off doing an impersonation of April.
Yeah, he's frustrated.
Oh, that donation is so sexy. It's sexy. It's sexy. It's just sex. It's sexy, and it's sex, and it's sexy. So then the audience started writing it. You didn't miss much.
It's sexy. It's like,
but just keep saying it over. Sexy, sexy. It's sexy. Okay, Aaron, we get it. Valley girl.
Amazing.
Okay. But they start now everything is sexy. $5 from Gray Duckling says
Except for
custom
you.
lug nuts are sexy. By the way, Johnny, if you start saying that, you're never going to be able to stop. Go ahead. Call something sexy.
No, you could stop.
No, I'm not. You just said
You could say it once and then
try to do an April impression of saying something is sexy.
I
he's
feel
trying
like
to
this
make
is
this
a
a thing
dangerous,
so bad.
dangerous.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, why don't
thing
you
to do
try
here.
it?
I don't want
to.
Yeah, because he wants to talk about April now,
Hey,
right?
Quad, you know the
As
joke
much
that
as-
I just made? Why don't you make it so we could both, right? Because it's funny, right? Get it?
That joke you made was sexy.
We're
That
both
joke
so
you made
funny.
you made it, but you made it sexy. You made it, Adam. You made it sexy.
I think he just wants to hear Johnny talk in a sexy voice.
He's trying to.
I'm starting a new
break him.
theory here. Yeah.
He's buck breaking him.
There's some tension between these guys.
The history of buck breaking. I mean, I'm calling Johnny a buck. I mean, he should take that as a fucking compliment if I ever heard one. Because yeah, he's dying. It's sad. He's a sad fellow.
I keep forgetting he's dying. That is sad.
Yeah,
And
I
not just
know.
comedically, but
Like that squirrel that you ran over today, right?
oh my
Adam?
God, you're gonna bring that up again?
That squirrel was sexy. Your little squirrel was sexy. Till it
I'm never
wasn't.
telling you anything ever again. Adam, how was your day? I don't know, Quad. Maybe it was good. I don't know. Not trusting you
So
anymore.
nothing interesting happened at all on your ride home, ride to work, lunch, anything.
No, I came on to do this show, Derek, so nothing interesting happened.
Fair point.
I
Fair
had an
point.
interesting day, so I thought I'd come here and, level off a little bit.
You wind down.
So tell me some more of your theories, Quad. What's your theory on
Wind down
Kevin
for
Brennan?
the day. Sorry. What? What about Kevin Brennan? Did you say the magic word?
Uh-oh. I got him going. What do we get? 17 more clips? It's okay. We have 5 more minutes of the show. Just 17 more clips of Kevin Brennan.
17 more clips and 5 hours of watching 5 minutes.
And you
worth
wonder
of
why I
shows.
want to do this show from fucking bed.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to bore you, Adam.
We're doing
I'm
17
not.
more clips. Ooh, Quad wants to read me a bedtime story. Once upon a time, there was a very whiny man named Kevin Brennan.
And
he
his
didn't
face
like
got
Anthony
so
Cumia.
red that it would burn most people's retinas
And
when
he
they looked at him.
alienated everyone. Nobody
Even
wanted
his
to
own
be his friend.
family of monkeys.
Once upon a time, there were a bunch of 50-year-old losers talking about each other constantly.
And they never stopped happily ever.
In a very obscure land, very, very far away in a corner of the internet.
What's the name of this land, Adam?
I don't want to say it. Don't make me say it.
It starts with a D. It ends with an E.
No! The Dabbleverse. No, this is where you're supposed to play the Jesse. The Dabbleverse. The Dabbleverse. Where's MP? Gone?
Oh, Fuck
Did
yeah.
you alienate him too?
No, yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I
of course.
alienate
Of course
everybody.
You did. Why am I even asking? Of course.
God damn it! Of course I alienated him. What is this magical land you speak of?
The Dabbleverse.
There we go.
Indeed. Yeah, I
was
mean,
looking
that's
for
a,
it. You found the button.
That's a new clip. I forgot we had that fucking thing. I love that too. And I told Doom how much I love that. And guess what? When he clipped the Ray thing from Friday night, guess which one he used? My Dabbleverse.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, motherfucker. That's right.
Remember when
Should've used
April
the
literally showed
The turn. No. Oh, yeah, I guess.
They're both really good, though.
They
They're
all
both
turned
good
on
clips.
me or I turned on them? What,
A
there was
turn. No, you turned on me, Quad.
for every season.
I told you about that squirrel with confidence.
I know. And I shouldn't bring it back up.
To every season, Quad.
Yeah, I mean, you would think that Doom would add that into his repertoire of intros for every season. Turn.
put her ass on stream and she goes, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. It's sexy.
She's Kevin now.
Everything is sexy. So sexy.
Did that actually I don't like happen? Aaron. Aaron the car.
She was doing cocaine at the time. What do you want?
Yeah, Nick, can you make that guy in the corner quit looking at us? He's gross. Oh, it's Aaron. Oh, that guy's creepy. I just turned April into Kevin Brennan all in one little fucking impersonation.
Oh man,
I'm bad at this.
I'm sure AI could actually do like a April Kevin hybrid. That would be pretty horrific.
A crossover.
Half the Dabbleverse would probably still fuck her.
Oh, okay, like a Kevin Brennan with blonde hair that says like, "Wow, you're a cop.
I'm white
Yeah.
trash. Look at me. I'm troubled.
Sexy. Wow,
I'm in a terrible place in my life."
Somebody posted a clip and they tagged me in it on Twitter of a show we did in the Ricada basement.
Okay.
God, she was zooted off her ass. Lance posted it on
Fucking
Twitter.
zooted.
And
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, it was a
Yeah, that is a chip.
Literally everything he does is O&A. Everything.
He's doing the chip.
He's doing
She
his
was
chip
zooted.
impression.
Fuck yeah, she was zooted. Fuck yeah. You don't know what you just said, Adam. Holy shit. Damn.
tweet that was very complimentary towards me. I appreciate it. But he posted a clip of April and she is zooted out of her gourd.
Oh boy.
I mean, it is.
Oh,
do you want to see it?
Sure.
It's,
You want to pull it up there? I'll watch it.
I will be honest. Every time I watch one of these, it sucks to watch because you're just like, Jesus. Because you can remember
Another
everything
clip,
that goes
Aaron.
with that.
Show the clip, Aaron.
And
Show the
oh
clip.
shit, I can't find it now.
Yeah, he sucks at setting shit up.
Why can't I find Lance? Does he have a different name on Twitter?
Failure? Let's see. It only takes him.
Aaron
Because
needs
it
a
was
producer.
Oh shit.
He's the WB frog of the internet.
He's got a producer, Slam Piece. Isn't that who he's talking to off screen all the time? Like, hey, producer. Yeah,
Well, she needs to pull the shit up faster on the screen.
that's right. Come on, Slam Piece. Get better. Get better at your job, man.
She's no
It
April.
was
I know it.
Lance, and now I can't find Lance.
Oh,
on the
Lance,
thing.
where are you,
God
Lance?
damn it.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my.
I thought something started playing on my computer that was the frog singing. Lance, Aaron,
You're gonna eat crickets, man.
maybe that.
See,
one.
this frog is sexy.
Oh, here we go. I
Oh.
found his account.
See, he didn't have to try too hard, Adam. Like you said, Johnny's already leaning into the bit. He loves.
Yeah, you see the smile on Aaron's face. He's perked up. Ooh, he's doing it. He's doing the
He's
bit.
doing it. He's doing what I suggested. He's a
Because
good
nobody's
boy.
ever done Valley Girl voice to make fun of white girls before.
Never.
At least. Oh, at
the
the
first
LNN. Yeah, here it is.
This is
So
a
it's,
radio guy.
This is your hero? Question mark. I don't know who calls April their hero. Aaron Imholt has rightly made it clear all along he merely stood in the firewall. There's poured gas on it. Now clowns like NLO want to rewrite history. Are you still believing this bullshit? Yeah, here we go. First of all, look what stimulants do to your hair. It just turns it to straw.
Man, that's not a person.
It could be.
Christopher McDonald was also not in Con
Oh, wow,
Air.
she looks homeless.
Whoa, what?
I didn't think he was in that movie. I've been sitting here wondering that.
Who was the pilot in Con
Yeah, why is your nose so stuffy?
She looks to me like a girl who had a couple of glasses of wine and she's just kind of chilling at home.
Chillaxing. No, she's chilling like a villain nowadays. That's a fact.
She looks kind of stoned, actually. She looks pretty like laid back to be
I
honest.
think I paused it on a weird
On Air, not the
I've
hijack
been
pilot,
sitting here thinking-
not MC Gainey. He was the original pilot.
Oh, I think they were drinking.
I thought it was sped up, like when her facial tics were going. I thought the video was sped up. It was not.
No.
And then, God, the congested nasal passages.
The good old days. Yeah, he's thinking about on the good old days when Ape was around and she had that nasally problem. Indeed. Yeah, you remember when they were trying to tell us, Aaron was trying to tell us, like, yeah, she just has allergies. She's got a stuffy nose.
Doesn't pointing this out just kind of make him look like more of a fool?
Yeah, it reminds us of the time that he was lying to us constantly.
Yeah. And how you can't control your fucking woman. Because if what he's saying is true about him being, hey, I was telling her to stop, I was telling her not to do it. Well, I guess she didn't listen to you.
He didn't hit her hard enough, Adam. That's the problem. He should have gave it another pounds per square inch, per square inch.
Not
Just
enough
a little bit more would have taught her the correct lesson that she never learned.
I wonder how many times she burned dinner during this Coke period.
SpaghettiOs? How many times she burnt this?
How do you fuck up exactly? How do you fuck up a can of SpaghettiOs?
I don't know, but I bet you money if we watched Aaron cook SpaghettiOs, we would find out. I'm guessing. That's a wild guess. Yeah, for a guy that is incapable of pretty much doing anything, I would imagine he has trouble doing that too, right? All right, this one's. We do have another merch clip today too.
Really?
We might get into it.
Ooh.
I
had a really good time. I was going to say Wednesday. I thought we had a really good show because it was all about Mersh.
I thought you would appreciate that, man. I've been holding that one back for a minute. Yeah, we did.
I thought you were fucking
2
with me.
hours.
I was like, we're going to do 0 Mersh clips. And you surprised me. We ended up actually
we did like an
talking
entire
about
show of Mersh. Yeah.
It's almost as if
You're
Mersh
right.
is a good lol cow and we
Right.
should cover him more.
I forget who'd we even. I forgot. Oh, that's right. We had Jody B on. That's
And
right.
Ying Weem.
Yeah, Yingwei. Right. Yeah. He's been.
And
on
then
the-
Granny popped on real quickly. I remember him and Ying Wing that had kind of a thing.
I think Granny had kind of a thing, and Yingwei just happened to be the.
Well, I mean, that's what I mean.
bullseye
Is
on said
Granny? Yeah,
thing.
was Granny trying to get under his skin, and my skin too. But I enjoyed that. That was good.
Yeah. Who's this old fucking guy? Who is this old fucking guy? Right.
Yeah.
Then he started attacking your religion, which you're not even really religious, so it's kind of weird. Or you're not even Jewish, like you.
I'm nothing.
never
I'm not
been
even
it,
a
right?
human being. I'm actually an alien from another galaxy, sent here to study mediocre podcasts.
Yeah, well, you found the right one, oh boy.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy, did
And
you.
I'm being very generous by calling it mediocre.
Whoa, man, you hit the potluck, buddy.
Third rock from the quad.
You have no idea. All right, moving along. Ricada related. I got this clip. I think this is just a knucklehead talking about what we've already kind of talked about tonight with the Pat Dixon shit. I don't think we were going to listen to that. Let me skip it forward. Yeah, here we go. We don't have to listen to the entire thing. We can skip it forward on this because it's boring, as a lot of his stuff is. This is from last night. But yeah, does that look like a disheveled fellow that looks like he might have a hangover or something?
Yeah, his tarantula looks a little messy.
Right. I think he looks like he crawled out of bed. You know how it is. You've done this before, I'm sure, where you've you drank early in the day watching football and shit. and then passed out for like a afternoon nap / just pass out period. I'm sure.
Yeah, except usually it's cartoons. I don't watch football.
Huh? Oh, your Sunday mornings?
Yeah, Sunday morning cartoons with cereal and everything.
The good old days. Okay, if you want to go to those member berries, I had some good days back in the day.
Teletubbies.
No, not that far back. Let's do G.I. Joe and Transformers.
More
that's
than
my
meets
member
the
berries.
eye.
When I was like 5, that shit was rocking and rolling.
I remember watching the Where's Waldo cartoon. I remember Wish Kid. Fuck, what else did I watch? Nickelodeon. I was a big Nickelodeon kid.
You're a younger man.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I mean, we did have Sunday morning cartoons. Absolutely. Saturday morning cartoons. Both. The good old days.
Those were the days.
Are you saying we're cringe? How dare you, if you are. You watch it, Laundry Room.
He's not talking about us. No, he's talking about somebody else.
All right.
He's obviously in the wrong chat.
Yeah. Other chat. Laundry
People
Room,
make
other
mistakes.
chat.
It's all right.
All right. So yeah, pretty much this is just the what is it? The Breaking Baldo News, the BBN. I guess I guess that dude left and came back and et cetera, et cetera. I did not even know that till I watched this clip today.
The most trusted name in news.
Steel Toe News. Breaking news. Breaking news.
Again, I'm trying to teachers how to troll me. Jesus Christ. Epic Fantasy with $5 Australian. Says BBN says, hi, can't wait for the new charges to drop on Rakeda and company. It's gonna be fire. I will say this, the Breaking Baldo News thing. Breaking Baldo News, who I enjoy his Twitter feed, he says he's stepping away. He deactivated his account at one point, but it's back up now. And he says he's stepping away because he wants to focus more on his real life, like the real world.
Oh, we've heard that before, right? And now we got Stuttering John and Joey C.
Yeah.
Those guys.
He wants to go
saying,
out and touch grass, like Aaron. Remember when he said
grass?
that? He's like, I'm focused on my real life, guys. You guys take the internet shit too seriously. You need to go out and spend time with your kids and go on the lake and do all that stuff. That lasted what, like a week?
Yeah, that's most of these guys. That's what it is. They're threatening us with not having their presence. But mostly, I don't think they realize this. When people go away from the internet, nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Nobody notices.
It's like announcing your departure from Twitter.
You think if Breaking Baldo News was gone in what, 3 weeks, anyone would ever bring them up ever again? No. If Joey C and Stuttering John leaves the Dabbleverse on the 31st, like they said they will, nobody's going to be talking about that shit in a year.
I mean, the Kiwi farmers, the not the Kiwi farm, the Keno Casino crew. I feel like they're in like the Jesse kind of world. I guess that account was kind of popular.
Yeah, a little bit. All right. Well, I guess we should I'll try to bomb through the next 2 clips and then we can do merch.
Nice. Bomb.
Calls and beckons. And I'm sure it's professional or work related. He's just going to be busier and he can't keep up with this shit anymore. And I say good for him, man. If your real life beckons and you can't do Twitter ops anymore, then solid. Awesome. And I wish him all the best. He's a very entertaining Twitter follow, though. I don't know. Comfortably Numb says, I will miss BBN. I have a sneaking suspicion that BBN's going to be back. I don't think BBN's going to be gone for a long time. I think he'll step away for a little while and then he'll come back. He'll miss us too much. Mint Diggity says, yeah, he should A-log Nick and be a pretend news organization. What the fuck? Priorities, BBN. Do you hear that, crackhead? Mint Diggity says, what the fuck is wrong with you focusing on your personal life, you fucking nerd, you dork loser? Fucking get back on the internet and do Twitter shit. Epic Fantasy says, bro, BBN is a she, not a he. Everybody's a he until proven otherwise. That's how I do it in my dating life too. And that way it's, keeps you out of a lot of trouble. Epic Fantasy says, and there's a specific Rekieta related reason for the stepping away. Case related. I don't know anything.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you sue a Twitter account for like false news or like fake news? I don't even know.
I doubt it.
Can you? Yeah, I can't imagine you could sue a Twitter account for like slander or defamation.
You could sue the individual, but you'd have to like subpoena Twitter to get the information.
Yeah,
And the person would have had to have
find out?
defamed you or done something specific.
Cost you
or
money,
threatened you.
even
Yeah.
worse. I think defamations all revolve around you being able to prove like losses, like it's costing you money. Otherwise, it's
damages.
pointless. Yeah,
Damages or it didn't happen.
Exactly.
No idea, my man. No idea that you can go through. And I think that's why Kevin doesn't usually have a lot of this shit come back to him, is because Kevin just fucks off after he's done with his show and goes and does shit. The fucking production is misery no company wants to stand behind. What is why does Misery Love Clips change what the fuck is that? SP has great tits, but wee. I don't know it. Nobody's into piss play here. Crunchy says he's my April.
Oh yeah. I don't really
Aaron
care
looks like
about
he's
Crunch.
drinking piss right now.
Exactly.
What's in that bottle?
Piss. I'm sure of it.
It
He
looks-
is into piss play.
He's a blonde drug addict too. Epic Fantasy says, I think you're saving grace compared to the bisexual dweeb Rekieta. That's a perfect way to describe. Is that you have social skills. He has never had to interact with normal people in a normal way. I've always said he has a serious case of arrested development. He's got the personality and the mentality, especially about like women and shit, of like a 14-year-old boy who just found his dad's Playboy collection and like saw.
Yeah, so Aaron, he has much better relationships with women, and he absolutely has much better social skills than Nick Rekieta. It's like, where is this shit coming from? Nick Rekieta seems to like trounce him in ability to get along with people and women, and especially his women.
And
his
it's pretty remarkable that Rekieta is still has. Well, you figure out what he's been accused of, all the negative press, all that shit. He seems to be, like you said, enjoying a better public image.
Wait a minute. I mean, what kind of stuff is Aaron into?
I'm the head button guy.
Like that kind of shit? Is that what you're
It
talking
didn't
about?
play on my. Those clips don't play on my end.
Oh, just the headbutting and choking out. Like I know you're kind of pointing at that.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just funny though. Like, you say what
is.
you want about Rekieta and his reputation in general. He seems like he's still like most of the big.
Not a woman beater. Doesn't like shoot loads in his ex-wife and then leave.
It seems like
and,
more
all
people
the
are
horrible
in
shit.
his corner than are in Aaron's corner.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's no
Yeah,
heroes in any of the stories, but it's Nick seems like he's done a little better at navigating the like maintaining relationships with people.
Yeah, you could almost say Aaron's the cuck of the situation. Almost.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah.
Almost.
You could say that, and you do.
And I did.
Tits for the first time. He's got that kind of mentality and taste. It's just
Yeah, I just thought it was weird. Okay,
I
we don't have to play any more of that. But that's the main takeaway is that he's ripping on Nick for being a weirdo publicly and with women. When I would say that yeah, he could point at himself for all of that stuff much better than Rekieta. Indeed. Good stuff. Good stuff. Aaron, always the entertainer. Indeed.
Now I've got
Yeah.
Scott Joplin playing in my head because of you.
What is it?
Scott Joplin. Do 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 boo do 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 do. Okay, I'll stop.
Peanuts, right?
Peanuts? No, The Entertainer by Scott Joplin. Because you said The Entertainer,
yeah, yeah.
so now you know
Yeah.
I'm talking about the piano song.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Damn, you don't get my 1930s references.
You remember that? No, the Peanuts reference is fucking old too.
Oh yeah.
Similar. They actually are kind of similar.
Come on, we don't have any Depression era 1930s babies in the chat at all.
Yeah, how many? Raise your put ones in the chat if you guys are 70
What
plus.
generation came before the boomers? They didn't have nicknames for generations, right?
Yeah, they do.
What was before the boomers?
The greatest generation.
Oh, of course. Well, they obviously named themselves. They got good PR.
Yeah, that
that's
ain't
what they call it.
fair. That ain't fair. What are you guys doing?
Yeah.
The greatest generation made the spoiled boomers because
Versus
they went
us, we're like, what do they call us? Like
II.
generation fuckface?
Yeah, might as well.
The millennials.
Generation piece of shit. That's right.
Damn.
Yeah, can you imagine what the greatest generation would think of your shitty generation?
I mean, those people, they lived through World War II. So yeah, maybe they were pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah, the ones that lived through World War II.
But to call
they lived
yourself the
through World War
greatest
II.
generation, that's kind of a little pompous, regardless.
Yeah, that's rude. Millennial. That's because you were born around the millennium, like the Millennium Falcon that Corey Feldman rode through the millennia with. All right, let's hurry up and get this over with, right?
Yeah.
Shut up, Aaron.
Tell me about it.
We got some funnies for you to enjoy when it comes. Is this right? Or do I got one more after this? No, okay, this is it. We're good.
Nice.
Zumach thing. I
This
know
is from
people hate
okay,
hearing
so
it, but Chad Zumach.
Apparently, this knucklehead did a afternoon stream today. I was not aware he did do afternoon streams at any point, but apparently he did. But yeah, that's what he was doing. 2:00 in the afternoon stream, apparently. And yeah, this is it. I have seen none of it. I just saw Chad Zumach, Stuttering John, and the Dabbleverse. So I was curious what he had to say about it. Then we'll move on quickly to Mersh.
Zumach is the redemption story of 2024. Chad is the man. I think Steel Toe is going to be the redemption story of 2025. Although,
kiss Chad's ass a little harder, Aaron.
Exactly. Yeah, isn't it weird how bad he's kissed his ass for months now?
Chad does not want to bro out with you, Aaron.
He said so. He said it much. I mean, the entire Dabbleverse was trying to like force those two guys to kiss and make up. Literally, I think everybody was like, "Hey guys, kiss." No, really,
Like
kiss.
you don't have to keep destroying Chad forever, but like have some self-respect to not like completely cuck out and kiss his ass. Like praising him once or twice, but he continues laughing like
he wants to work with him or like have a redemption with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kisses his ass on the a little too much, indeed. Like I'll give him props and just say, yeah, he's been successful, way more successful than I ever thought he would. But I'm not gonna say like, oh yeah, he's the greatest thing on.
It's reminiscent of him kissing up to Royce and getting nothing, and just literally like replying to every one of his tweets.
Or kissing Jesse PS's ass and only getting trolled for it, or
and then
any other
capitulating and trying to dodge. Be like, I don't know who Jesse is. Oh, he's great. Oh no, Jesse. He's
Jesse
a fucking
who?
loser.
Jesse what?
Who? Who?
Exactly.
Yeah, you know who the fuck he is. Stop it. Fucking cope.
Exactly. We've pretty much, I mean, we couldn't prove it any more than we have. He's been on there, 3 times this year? Give me a fucking break. You don't know who he is.
Yeah, and then he's all thick as thieves with him next month.
Exactly.
He'll be back on there.
Yeah, for sure.
May or June.
Oh, yeah, the second that him and Milo start going off Alex Stein, as soon as that starts happening, that he'll be begging him to come on the
Is
show.
there
and
any
tell him.
clout that he won't fucking chase?
No, we know that now.
So I don't really know if I can be the redemption story for 2022. I think I have to take like 3rd or 4th place this year. But Chad definitely has me beat because Chad was drinking himself to death. He was taking the internet so seriously. He was going insane. Now he's TM Zumock and he's breaking news but this is one criticism I still have of Chad. He still gets a little heavy into the beefs. Now, I'm sure if I could talk to Chad, or I'm sure he'll play this clip on his show and he'll say, no, Aaron, these people make beefs with me. The Mud Shark just responds. Okay, that's fair. I don't pay enough attention to know what the truth is. So correct the record when I'm wrong.
Yeah, just like Aaron doesn't spend 1/4 of his show fucking going after people, pretty much at this point. Maybe it wasn't like that a while back, but he definitely does it now. I think he's always done it, honestly.
But apparently he believes that, I can't believe I'm saying this name, Stuttering John. You know, all these people who still Stuttering John, you kind of get what you deserve. Because if you think about it, your logic is kind of retarded. Because you sit there and you go, John's crazy. John's a piece of shit. John's unreasonable. John blocks your shit. John bans you and blah, blah, blah. You know he does all this stuff. And then you keep with him instead of just ignoring him and letting him go. I wish people would just admit if they talk about John, they don't have to come up with real content because people who don't like John are mentally ill and they'll just go, money here, take my money. Like it's easier than putting a show together and trying to draw a crowd. Instead, you can just steal from a crowd that already exists and do it that way. And you're afraid that if you let John go, the money train goes with it. Now, I don't necessarily think that that's Chad. I don't know if Chad is if I don't talk about John, my money will dry up kind of guy. I don't think Chad cares if his money dries up. And I think that's why his money will probably never dry up and he'll always have some coming in because he's a bit of a loose cannon. He's a bit of a wild card and he's willing to go further than a lot of other people. So
wait a minute. The guy has been fucking broke before. So
did you say he has been?
No, I'm saying that he's definitely been down to $0 in his bank account and shit multiple times. I'm guessing from all the stuff that's happened before. So that's just a bad take. Aaron probably just doesn't. But what do you think, Chad? Going after Stuttering John, he deserves getting his stuff knocked down because he's going after the same low-hanging fruit that everyone else and their dog goes after.
I mean, he wouldn't be the only one. But
or is it just because he's a piece of shit?
I don't know. Maybe a little bit of both. Little column A, little column B.
I know when you make a title that says something about his trans daughter, you're fucked. That's how Steel Toe lost his Twitch account, by going after a trans community. There's just no winning. Well, there's no winning with going after the trans.
I think at this point, it's not 2016 anymore. I feel almost like the trans angle is a little tired. Like, yeah, I mean, with John, a lot of people do it because they know it's going to set John off. But doesn't it just seem kind of boomer to be like, oh, the trans people, whatever you think of them,
No, here's my thing. Like, if I didn't have to hear about them or whatever, I wouldn't give a fuck, really, because I think they've always been around a little bit. We just never really paid attention to them, and they never made a big fuss or like stuck out and tried to fuck with us.
No, but I understand. Like, they were always trying to for so long, like, shove the shit in your face, make everything about trans rights, and I don't know what you're saying. Like, that got a little tired, but I almost felt like the kind of the boomer, the just sort of predictable boomer reaction to everything trans. It's like I almost kind of felt like people were taking the bait a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
trans people, they love
it's
being
not the biggest
about.
social issue in the world, but also it's not a non-story.
No, that's true.
I think it was one of the bigger stories that got Trump reelected. Honestly, that and the economy's stupid, of course.
Well, just all the absurdity.
Indeed.
It is a microcosm, though, of everything that just kind of everything that everybody just got kind of tired of.
Indeed. All right. I think I need to go look for something here. Yes. All right. All right. Buying some time. I'll be able to find it pretty quickly because it's just Mersh _ clip from today, as a matter of fact. But
So
yeah.
how's everybody in the chat doing, huh? You guys having a good night?
No, don't do that, you idiot. You're ruining it. You're ruining everything.
You want me to go? I can go. I can go. I'm sorry, Quad. I'll show myself out. So stupid. How could you mess it up, Adam? You're blowing it.
In the face. Punch yourself in the face. You deserve it.
Okay, I'll do it right now. Ow! Oh God!
Yeah, you got to do it off screen. Absolutely, that's part of
God, that was
that's
hard. I
part
punched
of
myself
YouTube's
so hard.
terms and service. I'm glad you should have hit yourself a little harder. Like I said, that's obviously what should
That hurt my head so bad I might have to go right to bed. I'm sorry. Quad.
Should I go in the middle here? See, there's so much going on here. Where do I go? Should I put myself in the middle?
When have you ever put yourself in the middle of it? You don't like to inject yourself into drama.
Injection, Your Honor. Injection, Your Honor.
Quad hates the drama.
I'm anti-drama. Hey, at least somebody understands me. Everybody else thinks I'm some shithead.
Yeah, imagine that.
No, I can't. I can't
Fools.
imagine that. Especially around Christmas time. I mean, come on, seriously. I'm a lover, not a fighter. And I'm stuck in my wheelchair prison right where I
I was
belong.
going to say that's a good thing you're not a fighter.
Knock me down a peg. All right, now that I'm put in my place, let's play this clip. Your hero and why do you love Mersh so much?
Because he's
Mersh
wonderful.
lover.
Because he's perfect. He's never made a mistake.
So much about him
And
to
he's
love.
definitely not a snitch.
Oh, you think he's fed it up? You think he's fed?
I think he's fed up. He's well fed.
Yeah, he's fat. Yeah, that's a good point.
It's all that coleslaw he gets sent to him.
The slaw.
Hey, you'd be fat too if you had a free lifetime supply of coleslaw.
All provided solely by Jesse PS, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah. And people say he's a bad guy.
A fat guy, you said?
No, well, people do say that too.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. There you go. That's the fucking dude. If I want to put that, on my. Can I put that on my gravestone? I want to take that. Take that for what you mean it for. Indeed, that is the funniest fucking. I don't know where he came up with that shit, but it sounds good. I mean, really, it doesn't make any sense when you break it down, but it sounds good. Take that for what you mean it for.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, so he went down and did some gig with a bunch of people. Apparently, like Alex Stein and shit were there, but also he did some stand up. We'll hear him talk about both in the next clip of Mersh that I know you're gonna love, Adam.
Right here on the Quad Radio Show.
Quad Radio.
And let's have high energy, folks.
We're rocking it, we're rolling it, we're rocking it.
Rumble. So we want to make sure we wave to all the people that wish they could be here today.
What? There's no reaction to that at all. And there's nobody who wishes they were there. There's nobody who wishes they were there.
Oh, I wish I was there.
Thank you. I know. That's what I was going to say. Adam does.
I wish you were here. We're just two lol cows swimming in a fishbowl.
Yeah, these two locales and those two locales. There's locales everywhere, folks.
They always come in twos.
Twos.
Yeah, like no one.
We got Scare Bear for 2 subs.
Let's
what's
go.
up? I guess
weird.
can we just start by, can I ask, is Aaron Berg okay?
Yeah, no, this is
No reaction. Swing and a miss. Ooh, it's
very
bad.
odd.
And awkward.
Yeah, it's awkward. Is it awkward for you guys?
This
It
feels
looks
like
they're
a
on
fucking
stripper
TED Talk.
stage.
So what do we?
It really does. It really,
like, all right,
Is
this
this
is
a
like a
strip
college
club?
exam.
What's up with that audio? It's like doubling.
There's like
Damn, I
four
don't- hear that?
guys. There's like 4 guys that are.
Yeah, it is weird.
There's like 6 people in the audience. Yeah, 1, 2.
Yeah, and then Aaron Berg's there to introduce them, which is kind of funny because
It's like a very intimate night with ROTC.
yeah,
a
exactly.
round table
Yeah, like they said, it seems like a TED Talk or something different, or it seems like a high school presentation. You got a little TV behind them and a little table. Yeah, it is weird. They set up their booth for their presentation. They could be selling you anything.
It's like Shark Tank.
But I do love that Aaron Berg. Yeah, there you go. There's a hot take right there. Aaron Berg sucks. He ruined In Hot Water. I'm not going to argue with that. Not a bit. I mean, Aaron Berg did try to blame Geno for being a alcoholic that screams the N-word, but whatever. We all kind of know that Aaron Berg was just being a sensitive bitch. And then at the end of it, the guy that's did the Harambe, he did Colin Kaepernick in blackface, like whatever. He did all the racist shit. And then the second he had like, oh, Geno says the N-word to me. It's like, what?
Yeah. After what did he accuse the sky of being blue?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fair. I'm not saying he ain't. What I'm saying is Aaron did the same shit. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. Yeah, that they were both a little extra with the N-word to say.
Yeah, it's like you're on compound media. It's kind of par for the course.
Yeah, I think it's mandatory. It's part of their contract. If you don't say 100 N-words a month, you're fired.
Yeah, at compound, exactly. You get fired for not tweeting something racist at compound.
I do get what you're saying, Greg, where it's because Aaron did go on to make a couple specials. He did make his own company where he was dropping specials, and he does have some stuff on YouTube. I guess it passed the mustard. I don't know. Whatever.
It's mustard, not mustard. Did you say mustard?
You know what I said.
Not mustard. Mustard test.
Are you getting hungry again? Are you wanting a hot dog right now or something? What's going on, Adam? Are you? Oh, you gotta have those kosher hot dogs. Nathan's hot dogs are good.
Hebrew National.
Is that Nathan's or Hebrew?
No,
National?
they're not the same, but they're also kosher.
Okay, I remembered seeing
beef dogs are the best.
Beef
dogs.
Beef dog. I like
beefy.
Beef Franks, absolutely.
Between all of them, there's not a fucking hair on their head. Do you notice they're all fucking bald?
I don't want to feel like a college professor where everybody's just staring at me, taking notes. It's very awkward right now. So what? Luciferian pedophile?
Oh man, bro, it's bad. Like there's just no reaction.
Acknowledge the awkwardness and have no pivot.
Yeah, I know
so
some comedians, and like this isn't how you do it. I'm just saying.
This
Like,
is
I'm not
how
a
you
fucking.
I really do hate PPP and Warski. They really are annoying, dude. I don't know why I even, got this clip, except for it's the only place I could find this little sit down stand up thing. And
They do have good commentary, but too much color, way too much TikTok moving around, and
you're not talking about black people this time.
What?
Too much. You said too much color. You're not talking about
blacks. No, but I mean color is in like color commentary. Like trying way too hard to punch it up for the camera.
Yeah, especially PPP.
Yeah,
that guy.
I mean that can be funny.
Insane.
It's PPP's bit, but when they're both like, "Oh my god,"
isn't it much better? Isn't it much better having my name cover up his face? It's so much better.
I mean, I like PPP. I don't have a problem with him. But
Stop it!
I know.
Don't ever say that again. No, you're not allowed to say that on the show. Don't do it. I'm making new rules as we go. You know the deal. But button nothing. Keep your butt to yourself.
Stuff your butts in a sack, mister.
You know what Mersh looks like there? When Homer got really fat so he could work from home. He's got the cave pod.
Where's my tab?
What's the conspiracy?
That one.
The other day.
Yeah, like Count Chocula. Like he's Count Fatula or whatever. He's Count something. Count your fucking calories, Mersh, eh?
He needs to get himself a Scully cap already.
Yeah.
What are we doing? You
have glasses. Oh, he's got the glasses to hide the eyes.
I don't believe in any of this shit. So
anyway, what do we got? What is it?
Nice fucking echo, stupid.
Titties? Oh, Diddy! That's not a conspiracy.
You know it's bad when
can't even hear
everybody's
them.
just yelling Diddy at you. It's like, what?
Okay, so they're trying to do the Adam Carolla where people yell out topics and they riff on them. Let's see how this works out. Diddy for a topic. Let's hear it. Adam Carolla is fucking genius at that shit. I don't know if you've ever seen his stuff.
Oh yeah,
His
I'm familiar
stand
with
up.
him.
Yeah, people throw topics at him and he knocks them out of the park on a consistent basis. He's pretty good.
Making sure
Oh man.
I put on my Luciferian
He's a black dude. He's a black rapper who drugs people. That's just a fact. I mean,
Jack.
I just, for the record, I want to say, and I'm very proud to announce this, that myself and Royce, we recently got our YouTube channel back.
Yes. Thank
For
you.
no reason at all.
Well,
the crowd
there's a
goes
reason.
mild.
I'm gonna
Like-
tell you what happened.
Like it should
They
be a
hit.
much louder.
Yeah, I find that kind of weird too. Like, hey, why don't you do Diddy? And then he was like, yeah, like he diddled people, and that's a fact. And then Merch is like, hey, we got our YouTube channel back. He's like, wait,
Yeah.
we're kind of all over the place here.
How about if you have a crowd of like 6 people who aren't enthused, maybe don't make any announcements because it's kind of embarrassing when you know you're not going to
Dang.
get any reaction.
Yeah, it is very weird.
Like do your bit,
The
but
rub-
just don't announce anything because it's
Especially right after they asked you to riff on Diddy for fucking
Yeah.
more than one sentence. Yeah, he did stuff, and that's a fact. Jack.
Humble deal, and the YouTube magically appeared.
Grift.
Yes.
Grifty. Grifty. Grifty.
All right, we know it's Griff.
We took
All right, enough of that. I'm done hearing you guys. Oh, yeah, they
No,
are
just a fake
intolerable. Yeah, well, Warski's intolerable, but PPP, I can't even watch him.
You know what you got to see? I've said this before, but watch him with yelling at Dick Masterson on Ricada's show from like 4 or 5 years ago. It's a 2-parter, but it's good, man. He did the classic. He did basically the granny bit of just arguing and shouting over someone to just get them all worked up, and it worked.
When
got
did Granny
Ricada-
ever do that? I never seen Granny yell at someone. What?
You know what I'm talking about, though. The whole needle kind of. I mean, it was good. He did it masterfully because it was obvious he was just
His
trying
name
to
is
get
Masterson.
Well, he was trying to get Dick worked up. He got Dick all worked up. He got
got
Nick
Dick.
all worked up. And Drexel, I think, was on that stream too. But Drexel was just kind of sitting back and like not giving a fuck, not saying anything. But it was. I'll send you the link. It was funny.
All I heard was he got Dick all worked up. That's all I heard.
Yeah.
When she said that, I lost.
No, I mean
it,
the actual.
whatever
No,
you
I
were
mean
saying.
the pun. All puns aside, though, the clip was actually really funny.
She got
and it made me.
Dick
It's
all
the reason
worked
why.
up.
Because before I had seen that, I had seen like the earlier videos of PPP from like 2018, 2020, where he was talking about Merch, and I was like, who the fuck is this guy? What's his deal? And then when I saw him fuck with Dick and Nick, I was like, okay, all right, this is pretty funny. He
Fair
won
enough.
me over.
Dick and Nick. Dick and Nick. The Dick and Nick show.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
should be a
rock
show
it
together.
and roll it and roll it and rock it. Let's do this. All right. So this is actually like the stand-up from very, very recently.
Oh, you got the video? Nice.
He posted it. I
he
don't
did?
think it's the entire set, but it's a little taste. A little taste for you. Here we go.
So I want to get it out there right now. I have not been on stage in 12 years. So,
I can barely hear him.
Baby, you're a comic who talked me into this, and I fucking hope he's dead as we speak.
Holy fuck, he's
I'm in town for like this whole thing. We'll get into it later, but I just want to say I love San Antonio.
He looks like Humpty Dumpty. There's like 3 people in the audience.
So if you haven't done comedy in 12 years, what's the first thing you do? Hey, San Antonio, great city you got here. Wow, I love San Antonio.
Let's give it up for San Antonio. Woo!
San Antonio, woohoo! Is this
How many
is the
seconds is that
Elmo
going to
here?
buy you? 30 seconds?
Well, whatever. If you got 12 minutes, that's 30 seconds left.
Well,
I mean,
at least he
don't
got
knock it.
some applause. That's the same thing Aaron did, where Aaron was like, "Hey guys, let's give it up for Nick," and then the audience clapped, and then Aaron did the like kind of strut, and then he was like, "They're all clapping for me." It's like you just begged for them to clap.
Please
That's a
clap.
non-clap.
Please clap. like Chad's entire special.
Oh my God, though, you never see Mersh from this angle. I'm not even trying to be mean, but
I know.
holy
He's
fuck.
fat. I get it. He's a fatty. It is funny. It really is.
Nice. We never received better hospitality in the state of Texas. I love this place. I will say this: when we were coming in, I noticed per capita, I've never seen more people wiping their feet because it was raining outside, and it's the most adorable, like Texas fucking. Literally, there was a line because people were like, "I'm wiping my feet." So it's just props to you guys. If this is in New York where I grew up, are you kidding me? Like that fucking entrance to this bar would look like a.
Oh, they don't wipe their feet up in New York.
It would have looked like a gay dude's asshole.
They'd be all like, "Hey, I'm Italian. I ain't wiping my feet. I'm from New York."
Yeah,
I
go
ain't
check
wiping
out.
my feet. Fuck you.
Okay, so you see ROTC Radio, Revenge of the Sis. All right, below that you can see Gooning on Rumble. See that account? That's Mersh's new account, Gooning on Rumble.
Ooh, how is Rumble gonna survive this?
I know. Yeah, he thinks this is the all-time
This is
ultimate
the
troll to
end
get
of
Rumble.
Rumble.
Look, I had a support night, but yeah, okay, so it's all just nonsense. But whatever, you guys
So
get the
how
idea.
long until they fucking
No,
sue
wait,
him?
he's gonna own Spectrum too, not just That's funny.
Oh, he's taking
He's
on all
gonna
the
get
big
'em.
dogs.
Yeah. What were you gonna ask? What were you gonna ask?
Nothing.
Oh, you were saying he's something too. Okay. All right, no big deal.
No, I was just saying Rumble's done. He's calling them out.
Oh, he's owning. Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
No, but they could sue him though, right?
Depending
on
my
what he said.
guess
What is he actually
eventually
saying about
that's
them?
exactly what will end up happening eventually, right?
Like if he keeps fucking with him, I mean, they could sue him just to fucking shut him up.
I was supposed to write timestamps down here. I didn't. See if I can drop the needle, motherfuckers. I think it was 2.5 minutes.
The CEO of Rumble should just start fucking trolling him.
Yeah,
He
the
should
guy's
just have
name's
Jesse
Chris.
on. Yeah.
I should not know who the guy that runs Rumble is, but since I've been since you got me into watching Rumble stuff or Mersh stuff, I now know his name is Christopher. So there you go.
Christopher.
Christopher. Yeah. We all know what happens to Christopher in The Sopranos. Hopefully,
Christopher.
hopefully he just accidentally lets the guy choke on his blood someday. No, I'm joking. Jokes, just jokes.
TOS,
YouTube
TOS.
terms of service. I mean that allegedly. Yeah, Adam.
Yeah, no, it's just
I cut you off again.
No, you're good. I wasn't saying nothing.
Are we riffing? Is that what we're doing here?
I mean, I'm already reaching out to Southwest, and there is a good chance somebody turned it in. I mean, I know most people go, well, if it's stuff like that, it usually gets returned.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to. I mean, unless you're like a really sophisticated. Range Day was wild. So Range Day, I will say this. I think it was because it was so close to the holiday.
Yeah, so Range Day is an event apparently, not allegedly, where they all the right-wing comedian performers, the Alex Steins, the Kyle Rittenhouses, all the people that are on Rumble go out and have like a shooting day at a range. So that's what he
Do they
went out there
stream it?
for.
Is it like stream?
Yeah, no, there's a bunch of clips you can see on Twitter of Kyle Rittenhouse. Go check out his feed, Mersh, Alex Stein, all the people I just
Well,
named.
now Mersh isn't going to get to go anymore that he's not on Rumble, right?
He's still on Rumble. He still hangs out with those dudes. He just went and did that. That's what he went. It was called Range Day. Apparently they've been doing this. And it's not only, it's the Range Day after party. He'll talk about it, but apparently that's where they all met up, and that's where he did his stand-up too.
Oh, wow. Did anybody shoot
that is
at him?
big of a turnout.
Right? Yeah.
Like other than
No.
that's the new throwing tomatoes at someone. TOS. I'm kidding.
TOS.
Out this year.
In Minecraft, just say no. TOS, just jokes.
So there wasn't as many people. However, the after party, it was the same way they did it last year, where there was like an $8,000 open bar. But because the turnout wasn't that great, I pretty much could tell you that I don't know anybody that didn't get fucking annihilated at that party. I mean, everyone got fucking annihilated.
Dude.
Okay, I got really bad. I blew a .21. Congratulations, Mersh. I blew a .21.
What do you win?
And I mean, it's probably no secret, but
do you have a breathalyzer?
I don't know. I'm not gonna put the
blow into.
Yeah. No. Oh yeah. So apparently, when they're leaving that party, that they had a breathalyzer there on site to try, which is kind of cool or funny or whatever. I guess if you're gonna drive, that's good to know.
Yeah, Mersh had a breathalyzer on the ignition on his car.
Exactly.
I had a
after he got his Dewey, right.
I used to work with this Irish lady, and she was like an older woman. She was a nurse, and I saw her going out to move her car one time. She had to go move her car, and she had to blow into a breathalyzer to start her car up.
AC/DC with the line of the night. There it is. The guy's name was .21. What?
Line of the day, definitely.
Yeah.
That sounds like a rapper.
Mersh blew a .21, exactly.
He blew some black dude named .21.
Exactly. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. Ew.
Fuck it, I'll say it. Alex Stein was thrown out of the after party. I think that most people that I spoke to the next day, the general consensus was that nobody was more wasted than me and Alex Stein. We were the two worst ones in the place. Now, I didn't get thrown out because I had babysitters, but I got fucking annihilated.
I mean, yeah, look at that face. That's perfect face. Look, I paused it perfect. No,
hey guys, I went to a bar and I got really drunk.
Exactly, because this sounds like a fucking like a frat boy, like telling a story.
This looks like a fear grimacing liberal face. Why do liberal men do that? Why do they post pictures of themselves with their mouth open?
That is funny. But it's true. This dude sounds like a freaking frat boy that should be in high school talking about, oh, dude, I got so drunk, dude. It's so amazing.
Dude, this is every like fucking loser that I knew in 8th grade would come up to me like in a class and say, yeah, dude, I got fucking drunk this week. But it wasn't just I got drunk, I had a good time. It was I got so fucking shit-faced. I got more shit-faced than I've ever
wasted. So wasted, dude.
Check out the empties, man. I drank like 37 fucking beers.
So yeah, he goes on to say whatever. He couldn't talk. He was throwing water on people and probably blacked out drunk, but somehow that's an amazing feat. But yeah, it's weird to hear a full-grown adult talk like that. Apparently, Alex Stein does the same thing. That's what he was saying.
You know what Mersh is? Mersh is like the beginning. He's like Adam Sandler's character at the beginning of every Adam Sandler movie. Where his whole personality, it's not just
Billy Madison, especially.
Yeah, it's not like I get drunk or I have a problem. It's like, this is my personality. I'm drunk guy.
Exactly.
Like, okay, you're 40 and you're the drunk guy. Okay, all right.
Congratulations.
Cool identity.
Yeah, exactly.
Hit like you cowards. Get a membership and gift a bunch. Quad Father, it's a crip for fuck's sake. Show him some love. Very
true.
Show him some love. I love it. Yeah, what's your problem there, Kevin? You can't speak right. You don't know how to pronounce words. Worms. But yeah, all right. I don't know. I love just looking at that stupid face. Jesus Christ.
I elated at this fucking party.
What's that, buddy?
Freeze worthy. that frame.
Fuck yeah. Oh, okay. He put the words up there. Something to brag about at your age. Indeed. So anyway, he pretty much goes on to talk about how he took a taxi home and then flew home on the plane and lost his fucking wallet. And the only money he's got right now is his PayPal credit card and blah, blah, blah. So pretty funny shit. The funny part is the part where he's the butt of the joke. So
But
anyway,
it's all worth it because he got real drunk.
No, he got drunker than everybody else because he's
Drunker than
fucking baller,
anybody's
dude.
ever gotten drunk.
That's so baller, dude. Like,
Guys, I got so drunk.
Dude, like I got drunker than everybody. Me and Alex Stein were the drunkest. Oh, dude, it was so cool. Me and Alex Stein like owned everybody.
I got drunker than you did.
We got so drunk, I had zero chance of ever getting laid. All right. So yeah, this is him breaking down his own his comedy set that we just watched. Anyway, he apparently did like almost 12 minutes, but he only let us see a second of it. I have a feeling he didn't release the entire thing for a reason. What reason could that possibly be, Adam?
Maybe because it wasn't that funny.
Yawn fest?
It was embarrassing.
I would assume.
Because
Just
he
like
made
that.
a fool out of himself?
I would think so. I would believe that. If you told me that, I would take it to the bank, buddy. Well, not just because you're Jewish either. Damn it. I was supposed to not bring up that.
Low-hanging
fact
fruit
anyway.
again.
Yeah, I know. It's like you making cripple jokes. Damn it. I'm supposed to be better than that.
Well, I need to fucking pull 3 minutes out of my ass immediately.
Yeah, so apparently he has a producer now, too. That's the other weird
Is that
thing.
Virgie? That's not Virgie, right?
I have no idea who it is, and I never have listened to enough of it to hear the name. But yeah, some guy, he's got some guy helping him out. So
Cream of some young guy.
Do you think he's paying a dude to produce a show for him?
Yeah, I think so.
That's crazy. He can't be making very much money at this point to pay someone to hang out with you, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know how the math works out on that.
Yeah. I mean,
Mercy math.
No, it was good. It was funny.
I'm actually surprised. I thought, oh yeah, I did
was it?
only do 3.5. I want, you know what it was? He gave me the light
3.5,
and I haven't done stand up in so long. I kind of, that was one of my things when I used to do stand up. Like, I was always bad with the light because, well, actually, I'm actually good with the light. The problem,
AC/DC, why don't you make a joke about him blowing the light? The guy's name was Light? What? All right. You can't make the same joke twice in one night. It kind of ruins it, doesn't it? All right, AC/DC, I tried to steal your bit, but it didn't work as good as the time you did it.
because most comics aren't good with the light. So
they gave it early.
They light you earlier and earlier, and then I follow the rules, so I wrapped it up way too fast. But because I had a fucking couple of other little jokes that I missed, like the whole Florida thing killed me because I bring up Florida and
I would have had some funnier jokes that I had them prepared, but I blew it by getting off stage too early. So
This is sounding like Stuttering John Cope.
I didn't get to say my two funniest jokes because they lit me up on the stage.
That's convenient.
Right.
I was about to be hilarious, and then they fucking
They hit the light. They hit the light, and I had to get off stage. Damn it!
They fucking
cost
painted
me
him
the
off
laugh.
like a gong show.
Yeah, exactly.
I just literally just did all the setup, and then I didn't even do my punchline. And I was like, oh yeah, that's. I got distracted by the light. Also, I did mushrooms. So that probably didn't help.
No, that probably didn't help. Probably didn't.
Actually, that's even more context. So, all right, I'm going to show you guys this. I did some stand-up comedy for the first time in 10 years. I thought it was 12. I was wrong. It was 10 years. But I've been on a stage in 10 years, not counting
better than
like
ever.
sitting with
He's
Top Lobster and making Jew jokes. That shit's easy. I'm talking like being on stage for like a crowd that doesn't know you, doesn't give a fuck. So we were hanging out. We did again, Friends with Davey. Follow it; it's a great show, and make sure you watch our episode. He said like He's like, do you do stand-up anymore now? And I'm like, no. And he's like, why? I was like, I hate it. I hate the effort that goes into it versus the money you make, and it fucking sucks dick. I hate dealing with club owners.
I mean, it's good reason.
I'm like, I can be funny at home in my pajama pants and make super chats. Like, I don't need, you know what I mean? Like, it's just practicality, really. And he's like, all right. He's like, I get that, man. He's like, when was the last time you got on stage? And I'm like,
It would have been funny if he did
like
dabs on
10
stage.
years ago, something like that. He's like, Jesus. He's like, oh,
You mean if he merged out on stage? That would
Yeah.
be
Hey, how's everybody doing tonight?
Yeah, that would be funny. I would laugh. I would laugh at someone stroking out on stage.
Or if
Absolutely.
he just got up on
especially
stage and started talking about his gambling losses.
Yeah.
Dude, the fucking Knicks,
Yeah,
man.
hey,
They're gonna
did you
fuck
guys
me
hear
tonight.
You hear about this one? Hey, do you hear about this one? The guy that lost $500 on female tennis. You hear about that one? Huh? You
Yeah,
guys
it
hear
was
about
me.
this? Wow! Oh fuck! Yeah, exactly.
And then the crowd roared with applause.
Yeah, oh,
and then
okay.
they carried
You
him
did.
out on his shoulders too.
This really did turn into a Stuttering John story.
Yeah.
They carried me out on their shoulders. They loved me.
And they were
couldn't
screaming,
get
"Mersh, mersh, mersh, mersh."
They were eating it up like a soup.
all right. He's like, no, I was only asking because, like, he's like, I'm going to do a show tonight. And, you know, if you guys want to come hang out, he's like, I was going to throw you on stage. And I'm like, I don't know about that. And then I was kind of like resistant to it. And everybody kept going, like, you got to do it. Come on, do it. And then, like, of course, even like I kept saying, I'm like, I'm going to bomb. This is going to be terrible, you know? And Davey's like, yeah, you're definitely
no,
going to
you
bomb,
won't.
but whatever. It's
Yeah, lowered expectations.
Mad TV, I remember that skit.
You
That was
wouldn't,
good.
yeah, you wouldn't want them thinking you're going to do good. That's the last thing you'd want. It's like Chad setting people up, right?
It's
Or
pre-coping.
pre something.
fucking, who cares? It's fun. Just go on stage, whatever. And
no big deal.
Then Davey's fucking with me as I'm like getting close to the time. Like we're like, all right, just 2 more comics and you're going up. You're gonna kill it. Don't even worry about it. You're so great. You're gonna be
He's
just
an ass,
fine.
dude.
Like,
I love that
don't
guy.
even worry about it. Like he's a fucking asshole. And I'm like, you're a piece of shit, Davey. So I'm like, whatever. He's getting me off. So I'm like, literally, I swear my hand to God, everything I said on that stage, I wrote 5 minutes, 10 minutes before I was on stage. Like I just sat there while the
Like, I
other
wasn't
comics were on
wearing the
stage
right
and started
shoes.
making little notes and shit, and then just went up and did a few minutes. But like I now I realize too, I was hungover because this was the day after 2.1 boy. 0.21 boy, and I was already 0.16 boy at this point the night after, and I had got Royce had provided me with some fungi that was pretty enjoyable. So
that's what you need.
So I was pretty lit, dude. Plus, we found a weed vape in the studio, and Davey's like,
So
"I'm
you
sober. I
care
don't do
more
that shit.
about
So do
doing
you guys want
drugs
this?"
than
And
about doing comedy. Just admit it.
No,
You just
no,
wanted
no.
to do drugs.
No, he loves comedy. He wants to do comedy, but he just happened to be a little hungover.
But he just has to do drugs.
He did. He did hit some dab pen and a little bit of hallucinations. I'm sure that'll make your comedy better.
You can't just stay sober for like. Listen. I like to smoke weed. I drink on the show, but it's like you can't be sober for like a 10-minute set.
Well, apparently not, man. I think that's what he's trying to tell us, that he can't do. He doesn't respect the art of stand-up like Ray DeVito does and Chad.
How much of this do you think is because he's just fucking nervous or because he has social anxiety? I think it has more to do with him. I just don't think he likes doing these type of public appearances because I think he has social anxiety. I think that's the reason why he's fucking self-medicating the way he is.
I'm not going to get into the psychology of it, psychology, but I will just say that he just seems like an absolute fucking disaster at this point.
I mean, you don't drink anymore, Quad, but if you still did, right, and we were going to do a live show or something like that, would you get that fucking loaded?
No, I would have like a couple shots or something.
But I mean, you'd want to kind of have your wits about
off.
you. But the only
Just
reason
take the edge off.
The only reason why you overdo it like that though is because you're scared. You have like social anxiety.
Right, because you're no. The only reason I broke my neck. The only reason is because my wife was fucking a black guy, and I wanted to kill myself out of a tree into a pool. Nothing.
I no, that's funny. I guess I don't know. I wasn't following. You.
I think that story's funny. I don't care. I think it's funny. You
That's
can laugh
what really
at that
happened.
one. You can laugh at the fake stories. I think they're funny. I like that they came up with that. It's actually pretty inventive, but I'll get a chuckle out of it every time I hear him say it. I'm down for that one. It is funny. All right. Well, I kept you up all fucking till what is it? 11:20?
You've disturbed the slumber of the Jew.
Yeah, never fuck with the Jew sleep. The Jew bear, the hibernation of the Jew bear.
Yes.
Jew bear from Inglorious Bastards. That should be a name that you love to hear.
Oh, I got a baseball bat waiting right by the computer.
Yes.
So if anybody trolls me, I'm
talking
gonna
about.
fucking smash the computer. I'll show you guys. I'm gonna
Do you
fucking
walk
get
down-
you. Stop talking about me.
Well, oh yeah, when you're walking down your Jew tunnels, do you tap the bat on the wall when you're coming out?
Oh, warriors, come out to play.
No, that's still Inglorious Bastards. He tapped
Oh,
it
wrong
on the
movie.
way out
Sorry.
to smash the guy's head in. I fucking love that movie.
Yeah, it is a good movie. I like it. You know why? Because the Jews win.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do they?
Have you
though?
watched the end of that movie? Have you seen the end of it?
I mean, yeah, but I don't know that the Jews necessarily win.
Well, Hitler gets burnt.
I guess it's not the score that counts; it's the final outcome. I guess that's what we're getting down to.
Yeah.
It's 6
Hitler
million.
dies.
They ran up the fucking scoreboard. I'll say that. 6 million. They ran that scoreboard up pretty high, buddy.
I mean, I don't know. Germany cucked itself so hard that I think they've got about 6 million Jews worth of fucking themselves over. Have you seen the news out of Germany lately?
Oh yeah, they're just a cucked. If
Yeah,
there
it's
is a
like
country that-
North
it's-
Algeria now.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean most of those fucking
Most of Europe is
countries
countries now. Yeah,
France.
England, France, Germany.
Yeah, they fuck themselves on purpose
Yeah.
for some reason. Thank you, Klaus Schwab, for doing that, or whoever else, the Rothschilds. Probably some other last name that ends with Steen, right? Adam Goldstein.
Well, it is a German name, so I am partially. I am German.
I mean, Adam Goldstein, blogger.
I love that. My
Steinlager.
last name actually means a gold mug of beer.
Gold mug of beer, Geidenschlagen, Goldenschlagen. Yeah. So soup party. Adam, do a backflip.
I can't do a backflip, but I know what I used to be able to do. I used to be able to run off of a picnic table, jump in the air, do a front flip, and land on my feet on the ground.
That's pretty.
I
fucking
can't do
good.
it anymore, though. I'm not as nimble as I used to be.
One time, I thought I could do that too, and I saw a black guy fucking my wife, and I ran and jumped into a tree and jumped into a pool. Nah, bad choice.
Yeah, I'll try not to do that.
Yeah. I suggest everybody not.
Do not jump into pool from treehouse.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the first part.
Well, I'll
Don't
jump
watch
into
your
the pool, but not from that high.
Fair enough. Yeah, it was a shitty tree too. It was like it was like maybe a 30-foot tall max.
Had
tree.
you 30
then-
feet? You jumped 30 feet?
No. I'm saying it wasn't like a 80-foot tall tree. It was like a 30-foot tall tree. And I did not climb to the tippy top.
How
Just
far did you far? How far did you far?
No, it sounds better that way.
How
I did
far
fall the
did
far.
you fall?
I did fall the far. I fell
10 feet
in a stupid, retarded, drunken way. I fell probably 10 feet into a very shallow pool.
Had you done that before? Have you done that maneuver before and landed it?
No, not that one.
Oh wow!
I dove into the pool plenty of times like that.
Wow.
I just had not tried to do a flip because like the pool was out away from the tree.
Right. Oh yeah, that sounds very.
So I had to jump out and do a flip. So I totally cased it.
Well, don't feel too bad, Quad, because of all the things that you did do, you did not run over a squirrel.
You don't want to hear about my animal stories. They're much more
Oh, no, I
brutal than
don't.
that.
I love animals. I don't want to hear them.
We won't go there. But yeah, thank you, Soup Party, once again, sir, for the $2. And thank you, everyone else that was very nice and kind in sending us super tips and money. And all right, go ahead, do your little shout out. I think you're eventually going to do a show like you said you are, but
someday. Yeah, I know. I've been saying that for years. I'm going to do a stream, guys.
Well, it hasn't been years, but it's been a while, right? Like a year, probably.
Yeah. Someday when I'm an old man, I'll start doing streams again. So you can follow me on Twitter, Goldstein TV, and you can go watch my YouTube channel at Adam Goldstein TV. Go check it out, guys.
Because you actually, I mean, I've checked out your site before, and you actually have some pretty high views on some of those episodes. Like,
yeah, I've been doing.
John.
I had some that did pretty well. Fuck you, Quad. You got me again. God damn it.
I had to fight my whole life. I could beat you up even if you had 1,000 knives. Even if you had infinity knives, I would punch you up into the air like a kite. I bet you sleep with the night light, cause you're scared of the dark, cause you stink like a fart. Well, I light your fart on fire with my rounds. You think I won't? I do it all the time. I bet I got more money than Jay-Z. Compared to me, Jay-Z is lazy. Plus Beyonce thinks that I'm cute. It's okay, Beyonce, I think you're cute too. I made out with so many girls. Made out with every girl in the world. I might look small, but I'm not. I don't care if you're big, I'll fight you. Well, I do know that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls. Cause I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls.